All right, all right, all right. I've had a bit of a day, but I got a haircut, so that's nice. So I think it looks much better. Um, my wife did a good job. um, anyway, let's do this thing, right? Hopefully, hopefully I can give Hive more of a fair chance today. No promises though. I'll probably start raging on it pretty quickly. And let's just go. I don't believe there's any time gating in the oh, that's for upgrading the library. I don't think there's any time gating in the scenarios that I'm completing. Yeah, it just says that I unlocked them, so we can go straight into it. So let's do that. Straight into the let's do the Living Glacier, 45. Is this too loud? I need Tabletop Simulator to stop so that I can see the volume of the background noise. It just keeps setting things up, which I appreciate. You know what, Tabletop Simulator, I take it back. I appreciate everything. Okay, it's a little bit loud. We'll just go down. We'll go from volume 6 to volume 4, which is about where I think that's where I normally put it. This is not the one that this is not the one that I thought it was. This is I have played this one before. I thought that this one was the dead pass. But that's okay. We'll play this one. This is a good one. I like this level. Where does this barrel go? Okay, it goes 2 under the pig. And we start up here. So yeah, if I remember correctly, you start up here, you have to get into here, you have to destroy some sort of obstacle in here, objective in there. Enemies will spawn here, and we have to get back onto the boat in order to win. So many summons. Hopefully we can make it work. I don't know exactly what I want to do with my cards. Oh, that's right, I hit level 2. What level 2 card did I take? I took a ranged attack, right? Yeah, 19 initiative, ranged attack. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I really want the I want this card to add multi-target onto my ranged abilities, and then I think I can really start going into like just a ranged DPS build, which like given the rest of my party, that's what I want to do the most. Is just be ranged and have damage coming out. It just really sucks that like all my ranged attacks get reduced range. So okay, but this becomes 4 range, 2 target attack 3 in range 4. That's actually really good. Like this becomes 2 target attack 3 range 2, which is underwhelming, and this would become 3 target attack 2 range 2. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I do like the idea of controlling an enemy to move 1 attack 2 though. That's pretty good. And then hijack is also, that top is also potentially very good. I mean, because remote control is pretty good. Anyway, let's set the levels and get going. This, yeah, it should just be a regular road event. We're almost done with this summer. Oh, I think I know what this one is. A cool breeze wafts naturally across a trail, and a few steps later, you can't help but notice the change to warm air. You look to your companions, and with a deliberate nod, draw your weapons. Something is here. A vermling pulls down a cloak of invisibility. Sending mercenaries after me? Tisk tisk, Malik. Must be truly desperate. Let's get on with it, then. This is Dram, the murderous vermling that Malik, the hunter, is looking for. You shout out Malik's name, and in a flash of blinding light, he appears from a rift in space. Malik pays you no notice at all, as he draws his weapon and charges Dram. Option A, let Malik take down Dram. Option B, help Dram take down Malik. And I believe we're going to help Dram take down Malik, because I think we get an invisibility cloak out of it. Ooh, I was wrong. So I said B. We get 10 XP each. The Aether and the Vermling enter mortal combat, wordlessly exchanging blows and wounds. The Vermling is fast, jumping between the trees and branches and staying away from the Aether's flashing blades. Finally, you intervene when Malik least expects it, running the Aether through with your own weapon. With his dying gurgle, he looks to you, confused, then collapses. Dram dusts himself off, overwhelmed with emotion. Thank you. I owe you my life. Oh. I said B, right? Whatever. I meant to do the other one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I said B. Thank you. I owe you my life. He's hunted me for a decade, but today it ends. Gain 10 XP each. $37. So we've made good progress on the way to 60. Oh, I don't know where this was. We'll just say it was at 8. I didn't check. I just started moving it up. Okay. That's fine. So what is my approach going to be here? Lightning eels sound so nice for shackles to deal with. Because, like, I don't have to worry about them getting in range at all, ever. I mean, I can just stay away from them. They do have one ranged attack, so if I'm, like, up here or something, they can hit me. But it really just does not seem that bad. Let's see. I definitely want to get the herder gone first. Which makes me think that, like, I kind of wish I had, like, a pull or something. So maybe I want to change Infuser to the pull. These stairs are just an obstacle, not difficult terrain. That's weird. Since when are stairs not difficult terrain? I mean, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. It's a corridor. That's what that is, not a... whatever. So do I want to change cards around to have my pull? I have this Coalescing Darkness pull. If it's range 3, pull 2. So if I moved with my boots... I could move with this top move, and I could move 1, 2, 3. And then I could move with my boots and move 1, and then I could pull the herder in and get it to right here. And then next turn, just try to focus all my damage into it and kill it. And then that would get Infuser in, and that sounds okay. There are things over here to deal with as well. I guess let's read the text first, right? Let's read the text, and then we'll make the plan. The scenario is complete when the ancient ice has been retrieved. All characters occupy tile 14A, which is the boat, or have become exhausted on tile 14A, and no enemy occupies 14A. I forgot about that part. At the end of that round, read a thing. Each character adds 2 -1s. Did I take negative scenario effects yet? No, I did not. So 2 -1s. Did I take it here? No, I did not. And then I definitely have not taken it here. I don't think you even get it here. So everybody gets the -1s. The living glacier appears from the fog, a white and blue monolith of opaque ice stretching high into the air. The helmsman lands near a craggy beach, and you look out while the crew lashes the ship to a mooring rock. Only then do you realize you are not alone on this island. A figure, shaped like a human but covered in spines and fish-like scales, appears high on an outcrop. His mouth is ringed by thick blue lips and filled with bristling needle-like teeth, and his eyes, 2 large violet orbs, flicker with a clear, unguarded menace. The fishman opens his mouth and releases a long, gurgling howl. More of them appear along the crag, along with what look to be amphibious boars. He then jumps from his rock and lands on board your ship, rocking it violently to either side. You are in the waters of the able scavengers. The figure motions to the rest of your attackers, as if this title were to mean something to you. We eat all fresh meat that enters here. Bardu ducks below deck with the rest of the crew, and you prepare yourself for battle. If any character becomes exhausted while not on the boat, the scenario is lost. Flame fruit, rock root, no metal. There's just a lot of gold in this deck. That's okay, but not really the herbs that I'm looking for. Looks like we're gonna have spawns at B as well. So how exactly do I want to approach this? If I put my turret here on Hive, that seems pretty good. The turret is in range of this, and then as soon as the Piranha Pig moves, the turret will be in range there. I think I like that as just a turn 1 play. Just play the turret. And then my turn 2, I mean, does it really matter? I don't think so. What do I want for my mode? Do I want the coiled limbs? I think the coiled limbs Leaper does actually sound pretty decent. Just because, like, going far into here... Well, once this opens, getting it far in means that I can teleport to it to I can transfer it to teleport over there. I also, though, will need... Oh, but then if there are guys spawning here, it's just going to change its mind and come back here. So I think this thing is generally not all that useful, but, like, a move forward jump is very useful. So you can't really complain there, right? Oh, this Shocking Pulse could be really good. If I could convince the Leaper to get right here and then switch into it. But that's just a really, like, impossible thing to do. What I need to do is I need to get myself there and then switch the Shocking Pulse into it. Because if I could just switch the Shocking Pulse in, let's see. Maybe it would be like move, switch it in, and move. And then remote control it. Although I guess I want it there on its turn, so I would want to give it a late... I would want to late switch the Shocking Pulse into right there so that next turn it attacks for 2 into all of them, and then I can quickly command it to attack 2, and then I can move out with Faceless Entity and put myself back there. I think that's how I want to do it, but it makes the most sense to me to just bring in the aimed turret in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What mode do I want here? I really wish that, like, this shield 1 mode was shield 1 and retaliate 1. I really don't think it's worth it for me to suffer 2 damage at the start of my turns to get the +1. I'm too squishy for that. Attack 2 wound is pretty good into all of these monsters. There's no healing on any of these monsters, which makes wound very valuable. But also I can get a lot of wound out of Infuser already. And so if I'm not doing that, then Reaper function loses a lot of value to not have the +1s. Maybe this interference is actually pretty good with the suffering damage. And the shield is nice, but I want high movement so that I can get in, so that I can put my Shocking Pulse in there. So I think I'm just going to go late and play Aimed Assault, and then next turn I'll go late and play Shocking Pulse. Or Launchpad. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I can Launchpad and put the Shocking Pulse right there. Okay, I really like that. So let's go for the Aimed Assault first. And then my bottom does not really matter. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with it. Oh, and I need a mode, right? So I guess I'll do this Heal 2 mode. That felt pretty good to me. I mean, it does nothing in the very beginning, but yeah, there's just no good starting mode. I mean, I could do the shield, but then I don't want to have reduced move for the next turn. What items did I get? Okay, I need to remember that I have this bonus shielding, because this bonus shielding, this is a lot of bonus shielding. And then Horn of Command is very, very, very nice. That it would have saved my behind in the previous scenario a lot. I really want to try to focus Hive here and make it work. I also get 3 challenges, and I get to pick up to 2. I upgraded this a long time ago. I just forgot. So, whoops. All enemy ranged attacks have +1 range and add +1 to all enemy move abilities. Enemies perform loot 1 at the end of each of their turns. Whenever an enemy loots a token, it gains strengthen. If the scenario has no loot deck, it does have a loot deck. At the start of the 3rd round, spawn 1 normal hound in any starting hex for each character in the party. If the scenario has hounds in the first room or 6 types of monsters not counting hounds, draw a new challenge and place this on the bottom of the deck. I feel like maybe hounds wouldn't be the end of the world here. We saw in the last scenario that hounds aren't that difficult to deal with. Let's see how much health they have, because we did go up a difficulty. All right, so they're going to be like 12 health? They're still 10? No, we need to go up a difficulty still. 14. So that's adding 42 damage needing to be done to finish the scenario. I mean, I still feel like I could do it, because, like, these lightning yells aren't going to be doing anything to me. Hounds would start in the starting hexes here. It would just take a little bit longer to kill all of them. But, like, Shackles is very, very strong. 25 health on this pig is very terrifying. Okay, let's not do the pack hunting. So I guess I'll do Greed is good, and I could do Upwind. It gives lightning eels 3 range on their ranged attack, but there are only 2 of them, and there isn't anything that spawns lightning eels. So I'm not going to do pack hunting. I know that. Do I want... I'll go ahead and take Greed is good. I'll just take 1. Don't need to worry about doing 2 challenges at once, right? I've got plenty of scenarios to get the remaining challenges done. So we'll just remember to give them their strengthens, hopefully. And then there's always the chance to just go faster than them on the turn after and get rid of their strengthen. I guess it just, like, it prevents me from getting the loot, but that's not the end of the world. I don't know if taking this Racked in Pain was really the best idea. But it doesn't seem bad. I mean, like, I really like the idea of, like, Racked in Pain, not... Oh, but it stuns as well. So this is, like, a real setup card. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. Oh, and I have to be less than half to actually get the Brittle. It's a little bit harder to make this work than I was thinking it was going to be. But that's kind of exciting. Let's grab... battle goals. On Hive, kill an enemy and open a door in the same round. Kill an enemy not adjacent to you while you are adjacent to another enemy. Never long rest. Killing an enemy adjacent to you while you are adjacent to somebody else definitely sounds like exactly the kind of thing this character can do. Kill the first enemy to die. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. Kill an enemy... overkill something by 4. So it's all about killing. First enemy, 3 or fewer. Definitely not 3 or fewer for Infuser. I can definitely see her getting 3. So do I want to overkill or get opener? Overkill basically means I would have to crit on, like, a big hit. So I'll try to get opener. Never kill an enemy. Kill the last monster to die. Never drop below half health on Shackles. Okay. So we're trying to kill the last monster. And let's do this. So Hive, I know I'm summoning, and like, this is where it's just painful because the bottom just doesn't really matter. So I'll just do a nothing with my bottom. Shackles, I think I just want to get Chained by Spite. It's very good. And so what do I want to do with my bottom? Let's just do Reversal of Fate. Now, Infuser, maybe I'll have Infuser focus over here for like a couple seconds. I really want to get this Herder in, but maybe I'll just hope that he pulls a ranged attack and he can come forward and then I can pull him in with Coalescing Darkness. This is definitely going to be a very heavy infusion scenario for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got the right number of cards. Yeah, I don't think I really need Torrential Cleave. But this is an amazing scenario for Boon of the Tempest. With the +1 movement and jump is going to be amazingly, amazingly useful. And so I really want to get Boon of the Tempest and Caress of the Night out very quickly. So wind and any element is what I'm looking for. I guess I could just Coalescing Darkness. I'm not close enough, so I would need anything to get closer to me. And then I would be able to Coalescing Darkness. And then I could get my 2 elements and go for Boon of the Tempest on the next turn. Maybe I just go for that. Slashing Cyclone isn't a horrible idea. Let's go late with some movement. Let's... Man, see, this would be a really good place to play Torrential Cleave bottom. To go late with a move 2 or 3 that sets Leaf for me, and then set Wind with my top with Slashing Cyclone, just attack and get that out. I mean, this would also not be a horrible time to just play my Remote Impact. It's so hard. All of my cards feel so good. Maybe I could drop Bounty of the Earth. Although I would love to get the 5 Infusions perk here. I would really love to get that. Let's just go at Unstoppable Impulse and play Slashing Cyclone. And we'll hope to get the Wind. And this way I could do it either way. If things move close enough, I can get the Dark or the Wind. And that kind of gives me more options for the next turn. Okay, so Shackles first is going to set Chained by Spite. I'm going to put it here so I don't forget it, because last time I forgot this card the first 2 turns. And Reversal of Fate bottom. Then we have Move with Jump, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess, yeah, because Infuser was faster, so move here and loot. And then loot with the Greed is good. Okay, it is a full loot one, not just a loot in the hex they're occupying. Then we get move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But then this guy doesn't move because he doesn't see a hex from which to attack. So this guy's just going to attack for 5. Shackles is not adjacent to one of his enemies, so it's just straight attack for 5. And Shackles takes 5. And a wound. And this guy takes 5 from the Reversal of Fate. And now Infuser. So I've got 2 guys next to me. I probably want to get this Scout, because Scout's poison with every attack. I would just like to get that done. This guy is getting closer, which is nice. Actually, no, he's not going to get closer, because he's not attacking with this round. He's not attacking, so he'll just stay still, because if he were moving with just a melee attack, he would not move. So that works out nicely for me. Let me turn the volume up a little bit, I think. We'll go up to 5 rather than 4. Okay, so that was the pigs. Oh, this pig. He sees Shackles, right? So 1, 2, 3. And then this will be attack for 5 because he's adjacent to one of his allies. And Shackles takes 6. And was already wounded. And then it's the eels. The eels do nothing because they can't see him. And then the herder can't move forward, so he grants all pigs movement. And this pig, only the pigs within range 3. So this pig gets granted the movement, but doesn't see anywhere to move to, and just stands there. Then I don't have move 2 on Hive, or I don't have enough movement. I just have move 2 on Hive. So I'll just summon right where I am. And summon my sniper turret. And it's not the best positioning for it, but I don't think it's that bad. I just need an Infuser to be faster for... Oh, I didn't do Infuser's turn, did I? Not that it would make much difference. So let's have Infuser attack the normal, I think. Where did my card go? What? How did that get in my hand? I might as well attack all adjacents. Yeah. So let's attack all adjacents for 1 and set the wind. So top, left, let's set dark, and then on the right. So it was 0, 0, right? Yeah, 0, 0, 1. So they take 1, 1, 2. And then I get the wind and the dark, which is very nice. And then Hive goes, and then we're new turn. So, I mean, I go for Boon of the Tempest for sure here. Boon of the Tempest, and I might as well guide the flow. I see no reason to not do that. Maybe I will Mana Potion Caress of the Night. We'll see if I draw any elements, because that could definitely affect things. I think I'm going to go late and go for Launch Pods with Coiled Limbs, just to get my Shocking Pulse summon out exactly wherever I want it. Because, like, if I move out of the way with Infuser, if I could just, you know, attack for 3 right here and and bring in the summon right here, and then next turn granted attacks with remote control, that would be really good. Shackles would not mind healing up some. I am less than half health if I want to just go for Racked with Pain here. I think I'll do that. I'll Racked with Pain and I'll Unending Torment. I'll just make sure I do the Racked with Pain first. That's pretty good. I'm not super upset by the pigs wounding me, I don't think. So these two characters get wounded. So Infuser gets wounded since Shackles already was. This pig, now that he has jump, sees this hex, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now they all get Retaliate. The Retaliate is annoying, for sure. For sure is annoying. What is Scout doing? Scout is attacking multi-targets for 5. So we can take care of that. And so that finishes the pigs. And now it's Shackles. So Shackles suffers 1 from the wound, is going to suffer 3 to put the damage into this elite pig, but it's not an attack, so I don't get retaliated on. Then I'm going to give the elite pig a wound. I'm not going to give it the wound. I'm going to give it a stun and a brittle since I am below half health. So on my turn, Piranha Pig gets brittled and stunned, but not wounded. And then I will heal myself for 6. And set wind. And muddle myself. And now the Infuser suffers from the wound, is going to attack... Oh! I don't know why I put it on this guy. I wanted the 3 damage to go into this pig. I want the stun, the brittle, and the wounds to go into this scout, because I don't want this attack for 5 going and hitting my summon. That was what I was initially thinking when I saw the cards. I don't know why I mixed up what I don't know why I like changed it mentally, but we haven't taken any monster turns, so I am definitely switching that up. And with this guy, I will give him the wound with the stun and the brittle, because I'm attacking him now with Infuser. So Infuser is going to first eat the wind and the dark to Boon of the Tempest, so attack for 3. Hopefully I can pick up the kill here and get my thing. So attack for 3. It does 4 damage because of the brittle. And then I'll just do a attack for 3 with the bottom, and it does 3. So I am not picking up that kill. I also didn't get any elements, which is unfortunate. I could Duelist Shoes to move out of the way, which I kind of like, because this would be a really good spot for the launch pod. I just need the things to die next turn. Who is still going this turn? The Herder's going to summon. The Eels are going to move, but they're just attacking melee. So if I, like, go here, because I have move 3 jump with my shoes, I think that's what I'll do. I'll move 3 jump with my shoes to right here. And then do I want a Mana Potion? Mana Potion and Caress of the Night? That sounds really strong to me. So let's get Dark and any element. Yeah, Dark and any element. And I'm happy there. Now the Herder goes and just summons, which is unfortunate. Then the Scout is stunned, so he just suffers from the wound. Then the Hive, and then the Eels. So we can let the Eels go first. They take their turn. They do nothing, because they can't stand on this hex since the pig is there. Then the Hive. So my turret's going to shoot the Scout at disadvantage and deal 1. Then my Hive is going to attack... I guess I'll attack the Elite with Launch Pod. The Elite Piranha Pig. Do I want to do the Piranha Pig or the... Let's go for the normal Piranha Pig. Yeah, let's go for the normal Piranha Pig. Attack for 3. It does 4, and then I summon the Shocking Pulse. Play one card from your hand to perform the summon action on the card as if you were occupying a hex from the target of the ability. So I deal 4 damage to him, and I bring in the Shocking Pulse. I said the normal, right? Because I want to kill this guy with remote control next turn. Hopefully. It looks like I won't quite get there, but it'll be close. And we're a new turn. Okay, now the background music is so loud. It, like, changes so much between one song and the next. Okay, we're new turn. There's no loot, so nobody got any strengthens. But I think I go fast here, so I'll just do Faceless Entity. Or maybe High Impact Projectiles makes sense. Whenever one of your summons would suffer, you may suffer it instead. -1. Transfer them. Discard the card. Let's do the move and the remote control. And this way I could move my sniper turret too. I don't know if that is going to be something I'm going to want to do, but it's something I can do. Here, I could Bane myself so that next turn I could Line of Transference. Makes sense to try to go faster than 16 and, like, retaliate. I could, like, double retaliate. I really want this Herder to get closer so that I can... Herder would be a great target to Bane. But right now I don't think I'm going to be in position to Bane him next turn. So I'll go for Retaliate this turn. The thing is, I'm just hoping that Hive is going to be able to, like, kill all of these things. So then Retaliate would be kind of useless. It's okay. We'll try to make it work. Then up here, I know I'm going for Caress of the Night, which means I just want to go fast with my other card, right? Maybe I regenerate Ward myself. Although being able to brittle 2 targets now that I have 2 things out would be good. So Bounty of the Earth should just go fast. Maybe Rising Momentum, because then I can jump over to the other side if I need to. I can still do that with Bounty of the Earth. No movement out of pigs. So yeah, moving away from them is going to be very solid. Pulling in from the Herder is interesting. So if I'm like here, he would go 1-2 and pull me in, and then I don't get hit by any of the pigs. Yeah. Okay, well first is Hive. So first my auto turret's going to attack here at disadvantage. And it's going to deal 1. And then my arc generator is going to go. So let's hit here, here, here. They're all attacks for 2, I believe. Yeah, attack for 2, pierce 2. Okay. It does 3. And then I guess I can change a summon, which I guess I will. I'll just change out this sniper turret for the... it would be for the heal bot, though. Is who I would transfer into. What is the scout doing? Attack for 7? I'm not going to No, I will. So I go here. Repair drone goes here. And I think it's fine. Then attack for 2, attack for 2. So it does 3... 2. And then I can never kill here. I was hoping to get my mastery here of killing an enemy not adjacent to me while adjacent to another enemy, but that's okay. So I remote control. I will tell my same Shocking Pulse to attack, but it's attack for 3s this time. So let's just say here, here, here. Grant to summon move 2. And it's okay, so I just deal 3. And then I get to grant a summon a move 2. I mean, do I care about this at all? Shackle's turn on its beginning of its turn, it can make this thing suffer. So I'll move the Arcing Generator here, and I'll move the Hive there with my bottom. I could have moved my 2 summons for 3 with jump, but I think I would rather move myself in so that I can tank. So that I can tank this Piranha Pig. Because attack for 6, it only kills me with crit. The wound and immobilize don't matter because I have the regenerate thing. And I think I'm happy there. And so now it's Shackles. So Shackles is going to suffer 3. To make this guy suffer 3. And then my Hive is getting hit. Not my Shackles. So I guess I'll just do a default attack for 2. Nice. That's about as good as I could have hoped. And they get 2 curses. But I deal no damage. Oh, wait. I'm muddled. Dang it. So they do not get 2 curses. Instead, this guy takes 2 damage. Which is not that bad. Oh, Infuser is after the Herder. That sucks. Okay, so it would go 1, 2, and then attack the Infuser. So it's not that bad, actually. So he attacks for 4. It'll deal 3, which I have armor to block. Let's block it like this so that we can block the Muddle, I think. Yeah, I'm going to block the Muddle. So I get pulled in and I get immobilized. But now I'm not muddled, which I think is better for me. And then the eels go, but they don't see a focus, so they don't do anything. And then the Infuser goes, so she'll suffer from the wound. She will Caress of the Night. So darken any element to play this. Strengthen herself. And attack for 3. And we get 5. So blocking the Muddle over the Immobilize made me deal 3 extra damage, so I will definitely take that. Unfortunately, nothing else to play here. That's fine. I can't do the Bounty of the Earth. Maybe this next turn I'm just going for Gemstone Resonance. Is there anybody in range to heal? No. I would need Shackles to get closer to heal it. And that would be useful, but it's alright. Okay, so that finishes Infuser's turn, and now the pigs go. They don't have any movement, so just this guy will attack Hive, attack for 6. Hive will take 5 damage and a wound. And we are new turn, and an Immobilize. Okay, and none of these guys got to do the loot one to pick up loot from the challenge. Let's see. So I could brittle here. I could brittle and just set leaf, and then next turn go for a gemstone resonance, so I get a strengthened attack for 3. Oh, I do also just have attack for 4, though. I would love to brittle and then get an attack for 5. I have a little bit of shielding, so I'm, like, kind of safe. So maybe I Coalescing Darkness to pull this guy in, get 2 elements, and then I can brittle 2 targets. The only problem is that I don't get Leaf out of that, and Leaf is kind of what I need the most for anything. Unless I Stamina push and back Coalescing Darkness and then get a 3rd infusion in this first rest cycle. I'm also strengthened, so brittling while I'm strengthened feels a little bit bad. So maybe I'll just go for this attack 4. Attack 4 and heal off. And then next turn I pull in and brittle. It'll be okay. I could also just Gemstone Resonance to make this deal 1 extra damage right now, to make it an attack 5 with the bottom. While this card is in your active area this round, your ability attack modifier is treated as a pair of active infusions. It means that I'm missing out on an attack 3 and a strengthen, and a heal on an ally. But it gives me 1 damage and then potentially more. If I could get more elements out, then I could go for an Emerald Edge, potentially. Nah, I'm going to do it like this, I think. Do I want to reject the gift? I could just straight reject the gift and kill this guy. I guess I'll do Reject the Gift bottom with Hopelessness. And then next turn I can Line of Transference. I just need this guy to die. But his odds of dying this turn to Hive are decent. Oh, my Shocking Generator's not going to be able to get in and get anything, is it? Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no. Oh, wait, no. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is not difficult terrain. This is just a corridor. So my Shocking Generator is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit both of these guys. And my Repair Drone's going to hit here and heal. And then I'm going to heal 2. Oh, my mode is the Sniper Turret now. So I don't have the heal 2 every round. But I am still going to get healed before I suffer the wound. But I want to get back to the Reconstructive Repair, I think. I definitely want a Hopelessness this turn. I guess I'm next to this guy, so I can just attack, transfer, attack. It's not horrible. I might also want to just do the bottom, though, and just attack with long-range missiles. I think we've got options here. I think also I'm going to do Pleasure and Pain bottom rather than... Yeah, but I would like to go fast to get the 3 damage from starting my turn. Ooh, man. Okay, so we have move with jump and attack out of lightning eels. They're still not going to get to do anything, though. And the herder is just going to attack Infuser and strengthen the pigs. So that's a nothing. I'll let the monsters go before Hive, I think. So first the eels go and they do nothing. They see no focus, which means they don't set their element. Then the herder goes. He's going to attack for 4 and muddle my Infuser. And it's going to do 3. So I'll go ahead and block it. But she does get muddled this time, so that will counteract and strengthen. And then strengthens all pigs in range 3, which is all of the pigs. So I need to watch out for that. They're hitting quite hard this turn. And now it's Hive. So first my Repair Drone. Yes, first my Repair Drone and then my Arcing Pulse. So attack for 1 into this elite. Does 1. And then he will heal. Oh, actually. Dang it. Hive does not get healed. Shackles gets healed because Shackles has suffered more damage and is in range. You know what? Let's use the Horn of Command during one of your summon's turns. Decide how it performs its abilities to have it heal the Hive. Because I don't want Hive to die. Then I will have my Arcing Generator go in. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I talking about? It doesn't have jump. Why was I thinking it had jump? So, it can't go in and get anything. That was so dumb. I don't know how I was thinking that. So do I want to do 2 attacks for 2 or ranged attack for 3? If I do the 2 attacks for 2, I would switch, which maybe my turret would be slightly better than the Repair Drone since it does a little more damage. If I do the attack for 3, I can hit this guy so that he's not going to hit... Well, I mean, he'll still hit Infuser. I need to kill this thing, so let's do 2 attacks for 2 into it. Nice, and I deal 7. Okay. And then Shackles is next. So Shackles is just going to suffer 1, I think. Yeah. Shackles is going to suffer 1 to make this guy suffer 1. And then, I guess, move forward. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want the pig to be strengthened for next turn, and it would do the loot from the challenge. So let's just pick up the loot ourselves and Bane ourselves. What was it? Wood. Before I Bane myself, do I want a health potion? I don't feel the need. I don't feel the need. And now it's just the pigs. Infuser first. So Infuser is going to... Okay. So she suffers from the wound and then heals herself with the bottom of Emerald Edge and only does one target, so it gets the leaf. And then just attack for 4, because I have 1 pair. Strengthened and Muddle cancel out. And the attack for 4 does 8. So if I had brittled this guy, I would have just straight killed him. But that's okay. And now guy number 3 hits Shackles. So this is attack for 4. And it does 5. And I have Reject the Gift bottom, so I don't get wounded. Whenever you gain negative conditions this round, prevent the condition. So I guess I did Hopelessness top before I did Reject the Gift. And then this guy goes 1, 2, and attacks for 5. And it does 6. Ow. And it wounds. And I don't think I have any way to reduce that in any way. I do not. So I just take some big damage. But I guess it is what it is. Are we new round? We're new round. There are no loot tokens for any of them to have looted, so we are just new round. I need Shackles to go first, so he'll go at 15. Who is he gonna bane? I guess one of the pigs. Here, I'm gonna do this Gemstone Resonance, so I'll get Strengthened, I'll get an attack for 3, I'll heal for 2 into Shackles, and regenerate him. And so I guess I'll ward myself with Crystalline Aegis. The other option would be to get 2 elements and then Stamina Potion back Coalescing Darkness and get the Coalescing Darkness for next turn. Both of those options sound pretty good. So then I guess it kind of comes down to, do I want to go at 17 or at 30? And I would rather go at 17. This just means that I won't have the elements set for the next turn, but maybe I could like Infusion Potion, Radiant Boon or something. We can figure something out. I would love to see big damage out of Hive here, which I guess means I'm short resting since I don't have the perk to pick my long rest speed. Oh, that's a really bad card to lose. I don't think I can afford to lose that. Reassemble is fine. I do not hate remote control here. Maybe even with high impact projectiles. Because this thing's going to move forward. This time it will move in because it can walk through its ally. So it's going to move here and attack adjacents. But then I can move it for 3 with jump. 1, 2, 3. And tell it to attack all adjacents. The only thing is I don't want it to die. But I can grant it shield before it goes in. Yeah. That's going to be really good. And, yep, okay. I'm happy with this turn. I am very unhappy with this turn. Are you serious? Ugh. First things first, I have to go at 10 with Shackles. Or 15, because I have to underspeed the heals coming out of my allies, because both of my allies are healing me. But we got really fast cards out of monsters, which really suck. So first, we get the eels. And this eel just comes here, and there's nothing I can do about it. The eel just goes there. Oh, but Shackles can back off. It means it won't get the heal from Infuser. So the Gemstone Resonance is going to be kind of useless. Unless Infuser has boots? No, she doesn't. Well, she can move with her bottom, though. We'll figure that out in a second. I'm going 15, 16, and 17 initiative. Okay, I can back off, and then my Arcing Generator can still get there and hit. So it's not that bad. I do want the Herder dead. I guess he's only attacking for 2 with Heed the Pigs. There aren't a ton of pigs out, so it's not the scariest thing in the world. So this thing's going to come here and attack my Shackles for 4. And Shackles would take 5, so we will use the Deathproof Charm to take no damage instead. And that's just that, right? There's nothing else to it. Then the pigs go, and so they just stay right where they are, since it's not like multi-target or anything. Or like it's not a multi-target attack, it's just a multi-target wound. So Shackles will get wounded, and then Infuser's already wounded, and then these guys set retaliate. Then Shackles suffers from the wound, is going to suffer 3 to make the eel suffer 3. Is going to attack this Piranha Pig back here next to Infuser with Line of Transference. So it's just attack for 2 since I don't have any wind. It will deal 3 damage, give them a curse. Yeah, it is that guy. And give this guy Bane. And then with my bottom, I just move 2. Is that accurate? Move 2, and I'm not going to do this whole poison thing. I'm just going to move 2. Did Infuser kill the first enemy? I can't remember anymore. I don't think so. I don't believe so. And then now it is Hive. So this repair drone is going to attack the pig because it has line of sight on the pig already. So attack for 1. It does 2. It heals a target, and Shackles has taken the most damage, so it'll heal Shackles. Then the Arcing Generator is going to move 2 and attack both, so first here and then here. And it's going to do 2 and then 3. And then, let's see, I can give it shield, but I don't even need to do that anymore. So with Hive's bottom, I can grant 2 summons, move 3 with jump. So I guess I'll put the repair drone here. I don't know why not. And I'll put the Arcing Generator right here, move 3 with jump, and then I'll tell it to command, I'll remote control it to attack all adjacents. So here, then here, then here. Attack for 3. Okay, it's after the attack ability. So this thing takes 4, and then after the ability, I can transfer into it, which I think I am going to do. Actually, no, I'm going to transfer the repair drone. Yeah, so I'm going to finish the attack ability anyway, but let's transfer like this, and this way my mode will get me healing up, right? And then this turret will still be able to deal some damage. We need attack for 3 and attack for 3. And it does 6 total. Well, I can't say that Hive has done nothing this time. I cannot say that. All of the monsters have gone, right? It's just the herder left. So no real risk there. None of them, there weren't any loot piles for any of them to pick up, I don't think. Unfortunately, there's no way for Infuser to reach with her heal. But so she's going to consume the leaf to get Gemstone Resonance. She gets to heal an ally in range. But there's no ally in range 3. There's just the Arcing Generator, which I guess I will heal the Arcing Generator, which is going to give it Regenerate, which means that if it gets attacked by a pig and missed and it gets wounded, then I could remove the wound instead of taking the damage. I really wish that the heal could have gone into Shackles, but I needed Shackles to back off so that the Arcing Generator could get in and start doing stuff. And the heal has to target an ally, so I can't target myself, which would be really nice. Then I get to strengthen myself and go for Boon of the Tempest. Did I do the wound? I assume I did the wound. I might not have. I don't think I did do the wound. I'm also going to regenerate and ward myself. But first, let's get this attack for 3. Oh, I also totally forgot about wound and muddle. Which means that this guy should have been wounded. Well, should he have been wounded last turn? Did I go before him or after him? I think I went after him, because was last turn the turn that he moved up and pulled me in? No, it was the previous turn. So I attacked him on this turn, so he should have been wounded last turn, so he should have 1 less health. But it's okay, because I'm going to pull a +2 right here. Are you kidding me? So my attack for 3 pulls 2 -1s and only does 2 damage. And then now he's not going to die to the wound this turn, but he will die to it next turn. So I guess that's something. I've got the ward, so I probably won't take too much damage, but I wanted that regenerate to get rid of my thing. Do I need to stamina potion now? This guy's going to die. This guy dies to Bane. Ugh, I really have to rely on Hive doing a lot for all of these guys to die. We'll see what Herder is doing this turn. I kind of feel like I can afford to long rest here. I just need a really big turn out of Hive next turn. Am I setting myself up for failure with that? Like, transferring in with Launch Pod bottom and doing Faceless Entity actually sounds pretty good next turn. I'm gonna not Stamina Potion. And so this guy's gonna suffer from the wound. He's gonna back up and he's gonna shoot Infuser. It's attack for 2. Oh, he is also muddled, though, because I attacked him this round. Yes, it's attack for 2. He gets a -1, so it's attack for 1. Ward reduces the -1 to 0 damage, and since I take 0 damage, I don't lose my regenerate. Since I don't lose my regenerate, next turn I can choose to regenerate first before getting wounded, and I get to keep the healing. I get to keep the regenerate. Beautiful new turn. Faceless Entity, Launch Pod. Let's do it. Okay. First is the sniper turret, and it would attack whoever is faster, so it goes after the eel. Attack for 2. Good. Now the arcing generator. 2, 2, 2. Please kill. It can't kill. And it can't kill. No. 1 damage. 4 damage. Grant to summon move 2. So this guy takes 4, this guy takes 2. I can grant it move 2. I don't really want to, though. The Herder's just going to die to wound. This thing's going to move up and hit at range. 1, 2, 3. It's actually not going to reach. It's just going to go 1, 2, 3, but it has a ranged attack, so it will move this time. This is all still potentially okay. So Hive goes. It gets to heal 2 because of its mode. Then it's going to transfer and heal 2. So I'm transferring into the Shocking Pulse. Oh no, but that reduces my damage. Is there any way I transfer into the sniper turret instead? Because then I have range on my attacks. The only problem with doing so... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer into my sniper turret and heal 2, which is going to put my repair drone there. Now I have range on my single target melee attacks. So I have an attack 2, and then I have a transfer, and then I have an attack 2. My attack 2 becomes ranged, and it's going to go into this pig. And that's going to draw a 0 and kill. Thank you. Then I can transfer again. I will transfer the arcing generator, which is going to put the sniper turret right back where it was. Now, arcing generator is my mode. Now my attack is attack for 1, pierce 5, and I'm going to go for the eel, and I'm going to kill it. Nice. Okay. It was +1s either way, so no matter what, it was fine. But we're good. Now this guy's going to target the Hive, who is not wounded. First, this guy goes 1, 2, 3. Doesn't reach. Then Herder. every single time I say Herder, it makes me think of the Pokemon. Is that even a Pokemon? I mean, I'm thinking of like Girder the Gen 5 Pokemon, and then there's Herdier is another Gen 5 Pokemon. I don't know. Every single time I say herder, Able Herder, I think of that. They finally actually set light for once. This guy dies to the wound. This guy's going to attack Hive. It's an attack just for 3, so it can never kill. It can miss, which we take those. We count those. Wait, do I gain all conditions when I transfer? Do I get that regenerate? When transfer is performed, you remove the summon from the map. Remove all damage and conditions on the summon. You suffer that damage and gain those conditions, which means that my Shocking generator lost its regenerate, which means that Hive gains its regenerate, which is kind of interesting. And okay, cool. I am not going to say that I'm coming around on Hive. I'm not going to say it. It's still my least favorite class of all time. It just managed to get a little bit done so far in this scenario. It might have actually even done more than Shackles. Okay, this guy missed me, and he dies to the Bane before he gets to do his loot thing. And so we haven't even had to worry about that. Infuser and Shackles are both long resting. I regenerate before I wound, and then I get my heal too. Man, this first room went so well. Like, it went as well as you can ever hope for a room to go. And I've got a lot of infusions up. Ooh, I can also Circlet of Elements the light during my turn to get, let's just say, Leaf, I think. Because I might just go for Gemstone Resonance here. Ooh, I've got, like, no cards at all. Do I want to try to get 5 infusions? That's very, very, very risky. But it's theoretically possible. I mean, do I drop Emerald Edge here? I think I might. I love Attack 5 Ward. I mean, I love that, but I think I'm gonna need to save this move 5. Move 6 jump is gonna do so much work in getting back to the boat. Yeah. Yeah, I turned to turn the light into Leaf with my helmet. We can go ahead and end the round now. And then, oh, also, this comes down, right? So it would go back into my hand. So I do have slightly more stamina than I was fearing. Like, almost everybody has Regenerate. I think I just want to play this Gemstone Resonance just to get Regenerate onto Shackles. So I just need Shackles to move forward decently quickly. Do I just Racked with Pain? Yeah. I mean, that's actually really good. I can go at 10 and move 1, 2, and Racked with Pain, and then I can just Gemstone Resonance and heal and regenerate the Shackles, who could really, really use that. And then I guess I just move forward with just a bottom move, which is going to be something like... I don't know. Maybe I use my boots and I guide the flow. I don't hate that. And I go into the eel. And then here, long-range missiles. Why not, right? 82, beautiful. So Hive goes first. This thing does not have line of sight. No. So then Repair Drone would move 1, and then Repair Drone does. Repair Drone would actually go first, but it doesn't make a difference. So Repair Drone goes and moves attacks for 1 and does nothing, and then heals the lowest target, which is Shackles. Oh, and now the Repair Drone is in the way. And I don't have the thing to... Can I move any of my summons? Dang it. It's okay. We have counterplay for this. Oh, do we have counterplay for this? How much move is on Shackles? Move 3. 1, 2. We don't have counterplay for this. My counterplay for this is that Shackles used its boots to underspeed. And then the repair drone had to move 1, 2 to be able to have line of sight, right? I'm looking for this. Yeah, moves 2. Okay. So Shackles goes first, moves up here, is less than half health, so we'll racked in pain. So we stun, wound, brittle into this eel. Then it was attack for 1 that drew a -1, so it actually does not proc the brittle off of the repair drone. And then now it's the infuser. So the infuser is going to use the boots to go 1, 2. Oh, no, I can just do a default move with my bottom. Yeah, let's do a default move with my bottom rather than doing guide the flow. Default move with my bottom. And then now I'm going to Gemstone Resonance. So I heal an ally and add Regenerate to the heal. And then I strengthen myself, and then I attack for 3. This is so nice. So we just 3 does 4, which brittles for 8. But there are no elements for me to move over. And that finishes Infuser. And then we're long resting. We got a fast boy here. Can't underspeed, but that's fine. He's just going to attack for 4. And I will block all of the damage so that I don't lose my regenerate. 3 and 1. We'll block 4. Did I do his wound? I think I did. So now Infuser, I wanted to go after Shackles, but I messed that up. I was thinking this was 20, not 25. That's okay. I will just attack for 4 and get dark, and I'm strengthened. And then Shackles has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I won't move. I was regenerated. Do I want to just move 3? It's 3 health. Let's move 3. Shackles is going to heal and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then heal for 3 with Pleasure and Pain. And then Repair Drone, I will just tell to move towards Hive. 1, 2, towards Hive. And new turn. So, oh. Yeah, I don't have my boots. If I did have my boots, then I could get the wind on Shackles. Although, then I wouldn't need to... Oh, I don't even need to infuse in Potion, and I don't even need to Rising Momentum it, because I'll get the wind on Shackles. So Infuser heals for Regenerate. Her shielding is low. That's unfortunate. Let's open the door. It's move 5 with jump. Oh, we got some sort of error. I've never played this level in tabletop, only in physical, so we'll have to figure out what that error is. But yeah, move 3 plus 1, and then plus 1 with jump. That is very spread out. There's a lot of health on that elite herder. My goodness. Well, don't worry. I've got my attack 1 repair drone coming in hot. With a piece of the glacier now secured in your pack, there's just the small matter of getting back to the boat. And that... Wait, what? Wait. Okay. It just loaded the wrong thing. 85-2. This is what it was supposed to load. Is it that... It's that the ice pillar doesn't have a health bar. That's what the error was. Okay. So it didn't load the ice pillar thing, and so the scripting thinks that it's already destroyed because it just never loaded. And so it took me to the thing that happens when it gets destroyed. So we figured out the error. So we need an ice pillar right there. And it's going to have 2 times 3 times 8. What? Is that right? 2 times characters, which is 3, times level, which is 6 plus 2. So 8 times 6 is 48. 6 times 8 is 48. Yeah, that was weird for me because I always say it as 6 times 8 is 48, and it was like 8 times 6. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, 6 times 8 is 48. 48 health? It's an enemy to you and an ally to all monsters. When the ice pillar is destroyed, the ancient ice is retrieved. When the ancient ice is retrieved, read the next thing. Damn, I really wish I had teleportation. So we don't spawn anything behind us yet. Not until we destroy the ice. So I really, really, really do not need... I'm just wondering if I have enough time to slow play this enough for Shackles to... The ice pillar is just so far away, and 48 is a lot of health. Fishmen make terrible sounds when they die. They gurgle and flop onto the ground like choked geese, and their bodies leak water and blood in equal parts. You cleave your path through the amphibious beings, cutting them and their allies down, marching over the beach until eventually you arrive at the foot of the wall. The living glacier, like any other valuable thing, is well defended. Someone surrounded it with the tall labyrinth of crooked ice, which you'll have to navigate in order to claim your prize. You hear more of the fishmen barking from inside, wanting for you to enter and take a wrong turn. I could easily get Infuser over there and have it just start wailing away. Let's see. We've got moving and attack at range on lightning eels. We've got moving and attack at range and pulling in and immobilizing on herder. There's only one herder, though. We've got pigs standing still, which I kind of really like to see. The problem is that I can't brittle 2 targets. Because I have move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could brittle this pig, but then I take an attack for 5, which I do not want to do. Dang. Okay. Do I want to back off and brittle nobody? If I back off down here, the eels can't get me. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And that feels really good. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I could use my boots and I could get the brittle on him. And I kind of like that more. I think I'm going to do that. Use my boots to get over here. Oh, you know what, even? I'll go right here. I'll go right here, and this way I can get a brittle on multiple targets. This guy's going to back off and pull me down. So pig number 7 gets brittled, and herder gets brittled on Infuser's turn. And then next turn, I go for my thing. So I will helmet the dark into dark. And then next turn I can Coalescing Darkness at 14 speed. And I'm quite happy there. Okay, so let's see. So this eel goes here, and then this eel can't reach me. Dang. So actually, I'll go here. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then use my boots to move 1, 2. And this will still work because the herder's faster and is going to pull me away from the pigs. Now the lightning eel can't reach me, can't reach anything down there, and nothing happens. All of that stuff happens. Now the herder is going to back off and attack me for 5. And this time I will take some damage. I take 3, which is a lot. And then I get pulled in. I lose my regenerate, and I get... Yeah, he does muddle. That's really unfortunate. Muddled and immobilized. But he pulls me away from them, at least. Then all of the pigs stand still. They can't heal themselves because they didn't attack, so that guy doesn't get rid of his brittle. Shackles heals 1. I guess I'll move 2 and then heal 5. Or if I stand still, I set the wind. But I want to get in close and start helping. So I think I'll do this. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's definitely... It's actually only 6 to get to here, but yeah, that is definitely what's closer. Then the repair drone moves 2 and heals, I believe. Yeah, move 2 with flying and heals. And then I've got move 4 with jump. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. Did they set light? They set light, right? Yeah. That one's light. And then attack with range, but I have reduced attack because I have the shocking pulse out. So it's just attack for 2 into the elite eel. And it misses. Okay. I am not super in love with how this turn went, but... Alright, so we will throw on some post-commentary now. So, you know, I sped up just like a little bit of getting into that final room because we didn't really need to see the movement, given that this is a failed attempt anyway. So, you know, I'm going to go for a loss here on Shackles. Heal up Infuser, give it a bless. Attack for 5 with Curse into the brittled target. It's going to pull +1 and deal 12 damage, which is like really good. And then we've got a lot of infusions up to make Infuser nice and powerful. She's got 4 up right now. She does get up to 5 in this attempt. But I realized a little bit too late that I didn't save enough stamina for her to escape. I realized when she only had 3 cards, and I think it still would have been possible for her to get all the way back to the boat, because I did have the move 5 loss, this 14 initiative card that you can see right here, and I still had the move 3 top. So if I had just played like, you know, a move bottom with the move 3 top, and then the move 5 loss with the move 3 top on the next turn, I could have made it all the way back to the boat. But at this point, I hadn't started damaging the 48 health objective yet. But it's really important in this room to take care of the herder as soon as possible so that it doesn't just spawn an infinite number of pigs. The eels, I guess, can be kind of ignored, but it's a little bit hard for Hive to work through them. So I struggled with that a little bit. You know, on this turn here, since I've got my shackles nice and deep into the scenario and I was able to get the herder into the corner, I'm actually able to move shackles to prevent herder from summoning. But in the end, it wasn't enough. My infuser didn't have enough stamina. I did play out this attempt until I was able to destroy the pillar. But I'm not going to show that because it was just a whole bunch of summon turns of summons hitting it over and over again. And I eventually sent shackles over, and I think that's where I used my I either used my hammer potion there or I rejected the gift with like a bane to get the final 10 damage. But Shackles was nowhere close to being able to get back onto the boat. So attempt number 1 ended there, failed there. And I'm pretty sure we are just about to cut away to attempt number 3. Oh, okay, so it looks like I used the hammer potion here. So I must have baned myself and rejected the gift into the pillar later. And so, yeah, I mean, Infuser and Shackles are so powerful. They were able to clear out this entire half of the room relatively quickly. But now we are on to my best attempt. So what I realized, this was actually my wife's idea. I was venting about the level to her because we had actually played this one together in our tabletop playthrough. And she gave me the, you know, I was wondering like how I deal with the 2 enemies who are initially on the boat. Because like, I want Shackles and Infuser to be together because they synergize really well together. And I can't leave Hive by itself because it can't take both of these guys on the boat all by itself. So I decided to go really, really tanky with Infuser. So on this turn 1, I'm going to use my boon of the special thing to get to get an element and my infusion potion. The combination of those to get my Coalescing Darkness up really early, which I think this is the first time I'd ever played this infusion at this point. And so that's the one that allows me to disarm a target whenever I play an infusion. And anytime an adjacent enemy attacks me they gain a curse, which is really, really, really good, and it stacks up relatively quickly. And I know that there, from my editing that I just did of this, there are multiple times when monsters attack me and I forget to add the curse, because it's kind of just a hard thing to remember to do. But the idea that my wife gave me here was just to send everybody into this first room here and just completely abandon the boat. And that was a really good idea. I really, really liked that. So I had Hive go up to put its turret in the corner, which is a very safe place for the turret to be. And then now everybody is grouped together, so we can get brittles with Infuser, we can get nice good damage with Shackles going on top of it, and it's very, very nice. So turn 1, Shackles just moved in and set up its suffer up to 3 damage at the beginning of the turn. Now I got a little bit unlucky here with the Herder going faster than me. Infuser's plan here is just to get surrounded so that I can bring in the Shocking Pulse summon, the Arcing Generator, and have a really nice surround to put the generator into so that it can deal a ton of AoE damage. So the Herder goes faster than me, pulls the Infuser in. I use my shield to block the Immobilize and 1 damage from it. And then I believe it is Infuser next, who is going to, her plan this turn was to move and set Wind with the bottom of Boon of the Tempest, and then set a shield and get Leaf with the, I'm way too tired to remember what things are called. I also haven't played for like a week. Shield with Bounty of the Earth. Now, I do forget in the rest of this turn that I have 1 shield that really ends up hurting me quite a bit. Stamina Potion back my Boon of the Tempest so that I can get that infusion out early. You start with 11 cards in the first rest cycle, so getting up to 12 is really nice to have an even number. But, it's really nice to be going first and shield up and be tanky on Infuser because I'm throwing curses into the deck every time the monsters hit me. But I forget to add one of these curses, and I forget that I have the shield, so I end up taking 3 damage more than I needed to. And I never noticed it. And I forget to add one of the curses. It all kind of balances out because I forget to give this pig down here that I'm selecting, I forget to give it a turn. A couple turns from now, and so it misses out on one of its attacks, but it just would have gone into Shackles, who still had like 8 health, so it never would have killed, I don't think. So some attacks go into Infuser here. I forget to give her shield, unfortunately. This Scout unfortunately moves 6 with jump. It does have a card where it can stand still, so I would have loved for it to stay further away, but it's not the end of the world. It poisons with every attack, which can be really annoying paired with the wound coming from every attack from these pigs. But in the end, we're able to get through it. So once again, I'm forgetting to use Infuser's shield. So with this plus damage, she shouldn't have taken all that much, but I should be at 7 health. Not the end of the world. But you can see that I'm stressed. I am stressed. Oh, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or see me. Oh, well. The challenge that I got for this attempt. Whenever there's an elite present on the map, all normals of the same type gain a shield. And just with the way this works, I think it's like almost always elite lightning eels. And so we only have to deal with the normal piranha pigs having a shield. So it is really not a very big deal. And this Arcing Generator, Shocking Pulse guy summon has Pierce on all of his attacks anyway. So he doesn't even care about the 1 shield that the normal piranha pig will have. So this next turn here went very, very well for me. You can see that Infuser is first. So she set Wind and Leaf last turn, so she's going to get the Boon of the Tempest out, which is going to give us another curse with Coalescing Darkness, which is really nice, so we're able to get that elite pig disarmed again. I think I said curse instead of disarm. Same difference. And then just move out of the way. And then, because we moved out of the way like that, we now... I guess it's Shackles first. Shackles is just going to set Retaliate and set up Reject the Gift, and we've already got Reversal of Fate from the previous turn, so we have a whole bunch of damage going back into somebody as soon as they hit us. Oh, but... that's right. Yeah, I had to use my move 4 on turn 1, so I don't have line of transference to attack someone and give them the Bane, but instead I can just suffer the 10 damage at the end of my turn. I also forgot to suffer 3 damage at the beginning of my turn, so I did that 3 damage right now, and then throw the 10 damage into this Scout. I would love to kill it before it's able to like poison a bunch of things. Like, it has a ranged multi-target card that can be really annoying. So first, my stationary summon, the turret, attacks, goes after the pig because it's faster. And then this is definitely the best Prism turn that we have seen up to this point. So Prism moves in, attacks all adjacents for 2 with Pierce. So we get 2, 4, 3, 3. So what is that? 2, 4, 3, 3. That's 12 damage. And then on my turn, I get to grant it an attack for 3. And so it'll hit all of the exact same targets with attack for 3, which does 6, 3, 4, 4. So 6, 3, 4, 4, that would be 17 plus 12. So that summon by itself did 29 damage in this turn. Hopefully I did that math correctly. Now, unfortunately, that 29 damage is all spread out among different targets. It's not focused at all. So all of these guys are still alive, which is really unfortunate. I was also not... I definitely messed up a lot of, like, rule things on Prism here in this scenario. I know I messed up a transfer later. I messed up thinking for some stupid reason that I could, like, control the heal on the reconstructive drone, which I cannot do. I think both times that I did it, I could have just used my Horn of Command, because I kept, like, healing the shackles while it was baned, which, like, I would have had no counterplay for that. I would have just lost my Bane. But anyway, so for the rest of Hive's turn, it set up the bottom of long-range missiles, which when a summon would be attacked, you suffer the damage instead and can transfer into the summon, and you suffer 1 less. So I did that, and I gave it 3 shield with my items that I have, because the Arcing Generator is going to get hit quite a bit here. So the first attack into Arcing Generator is an attack for 6 from the Lightning Eel, which is disgusting. So with my 3 shield, I'll only take 3 damage. And then now here, I make a big mistake. Oh, this is where I forget to give Piranha Pig 5 a turn, I believe. It should move up here and attack the Shackles, who has 11 health, so never would have died to the attack for 5. But it still could have been bad. At this point, I was realizing that the herder was going to get a turn. So, you know, on on Hive's turn, I popped that summon to heal everybody for 3, right? So that Infuser wouldn't die. So we did 1 attack for 3 into the Arcing Generator. I forgot to do pig number 5, but pig number 10. At this point, it attacks, and it does a lot of damage. My Arcing Generator should just suffer 2, and then my long-range missiles would proc, so I should suffer 1 rather than having to suffer 3 and transfer. And then when I do the transfer, I have to heal the 3 damage that my summon suffered. So grand total, I should have suffered 4 damage and been wounded, so I should be 5 health and wounded. But instead, I suffered all of the extra damage from it was attack for 5 with a +2 to make it 7, minus the shield down to 4. So then I should have suffered 3. Or I thought I should have suffered 3, but it actually only should have been 1 damage, just because my summon didn't have that much health left. So anyway, Hive has to transfer in to save the Arcing Generator, but it's very important to keep the summon alive, because it's a very, very good summon, and it did 27 damage on its first... 29 damage, I think it was, on its first turn of being alive, which is quite good. I think I also forgot to have the pig suffer the damage from being commanded, but it's not the end of the world. So Infuser does get hit here. This is why when I realized retroactively, I went back and added that Forest Imp, because otherwise she would have died. Oh no, I didn't forget to do the suffer 1 damage. The other pig should have been in range though. So, whoops. But those curses are going to start coming in handy. Either way, you know, a lot of rules things not going correctly there. Some in my favor, some not. So, this was a really cool turn here. I'm like really, really happy with how this turn went, other than being a little bit confused myself. So, first should be Hive, not the pigs. So my sniper turret's going to go and attack this elite Piranha Pig. Unfortunately, it misses. But since pigs are fastest, repair drone goes. Repair drone is only an attack for 1, but it draws a +2 here, taking this elite pig down to 1 health. Now I should have realized that Shackle's bottom here is, oh, and repair drone heals Infuser, which is very nice since she was super low and wounded. Now I should have let Shackle's bottom, which will make everything in range, I think it's 3, suffer 1. What's that, Path of Pain or something like that? You get to move, you poison yourself and an ally within range, and then you make all the enemies in range suffer 1. So that by itself would kill this Piranha Pig. Piranha Pig isn't attacking for this turn. But I started to do the pig turns, and then I realized I had forgotten the Hives itself's turn. I had only done it summons. So with its first attack, it's only an attack for 1 because my Shocking Pulse is my summon, is my mode, which reduces your damage by 1, but gives you 5 pierce. But with that attack, I was able to kill that 1 health summon. Then I was able to grant a move 2 to my repair drone, and then transfer into it, and then now I have an attack for 2 since I'm not in my arcing generator mode anymore, which is nice. And so I believe I draw a +1 on this attack. I also forgot to suffer wound damage at the beginning of my turn. Oops. So I draw a +1 on this attack, which takes it down to 3 health, which is really nice because Shackles gets to go before the Lightning Eel's here, so Shackles can just suffer damage at the beginning of the turn and kill the Lightning Eel. And so then I just need to decide exactly what else to do with the rest of Hive's turn. I decided to just heal 2 and not transfer in. On Shackles' turn here, so yeah, pigs will move in and wound everybody. Here I'm realizing that Infuser wouldn't have been wounded because I had just started the elite pig's turn earlier when I had forgotten to do Hive's turn. It's watching it back, it's just so horrible how many mistakes I make, but you know, whatever. I have no idea what I was saying. So on Fuser's turn here, I have to figure out what exactly I'm doing. I do have the Boon of the Tempest up, so when I move, I do get to add extra move and jump. So just a default move is able to get over behind these guys. I totally forgot that I was paying Pleasure and Pain, that's what the card's called, to make these guys suffer 1. So I jumped over and brittled both of them, which is just horrible when I'm making them suffer 1 in the turn. So I should have just done an attack 5 into the herder, and that would have been a lot better, but oh well. So Shackles suffers 2 to make the Lightning Eel suffer 2. I have to poison an ally, so I poison my turret back in the corner, because that thing's not really going to mind being poisoned, right? All enemies in range 3 suffer 1, which is really, really nice for me. Kills this herder, kills this Lightning Eel, hurts this guy, and deals 2 damage to each of these. And then I have Racked in Pain to go ahead and stun the herder so that it doesn't get an attack for 4 off. And then basically no monsters attacked this round, which is really, really, really nice since the pigs just moved up and wounded. So Racked in Pain, I'm able to skip the wound on Racked in Pain to only stun and brittle, so that next turn whoever goes fastest, they'll be dealing more than 1 damage with their attack, hopefully. He shouldn't be stunned anymore, but I figure that out by the time it gets to his turn. So unfortunately, we get really fast card out. Well, not really fast, but 26 out of the Piranha Pigs, and they're going to get to heal for however much damage they do on their attack, which would be really bad for me. So we're going to use Boots on Hive to go faster. Turret's going to attack down at the bottom. Shocking Pulse is going to hit both of these guys for 2. Only does 2 into each of them, so 4 with the Brittle, and then 2 into the other guy. But we do get some damage, and some damage is better than none. I should not be wounded here because I healed at the end of my previous turn on Prism itself. I do remember to give Prism a turn, don't I? I must. I think I played the move and attack with the bottom, the Hunter Killer mech. Yeah, I did. So we'll move into that Piranha Pig and kill it, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, my mode right now is heal 2 at the beginning of the turn. So I think I should have 1 health less since I forgot to suffer 1 from wound last turn, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Also, on my previous attack, I drew the 0 grant a summon a move. Then I drew it again. So able to get the Arcing Generator out of the way. I was considering here using my Frenzy Potion on Prism to get an extra attack, but with just a default attack with my top, I was able to pick up the kill. I really wanted to be playing Reassemble to get one of my summons back into my discard pile, rather than so that it didn't have to like be a lost card, but being able to use it as a default attack too to get a kill was just a little bit better. On the pig's attack into Shackles, since it was going to heal for the damage it did to me, and I think it dealt like 6 damage, I went ahead and used my helmet, my amulet thing, to block all of the damage coming in, which is really frustrating to have to use there, but it was probably a decent use. Get to suffer my 3 to make it suffer 3, and then I want to heal with my Unending Torment, with the Expertise Potion to get heal 11, but I am poisoned right now, so I decided to go ahead and throw out my Tome of Life, which will remove all conditions from all figures, so including on the monsters, and then grant a heal 2 to all figures, so including the monsters. But that way I'm able to get rid of my poison, so that I can actually heal 11 using my Expertise Potion and my bottom and top heal card, which is just a really cool combo. I really enjoy that. I'm not sure if I ever even use the Parrying Gauntlet in this level. I'm sure I must at the end, right? And then, since we killed all of the pigs except for one, this herder's turn, where he gets to move and attack for the number of pigs he has at the range of the number of pigs he has, is just attack 1, range 2. This is very satisfying for him to be so crippled. I guess I just got really lucky, actually, that he never ended up summoning on me. I think one of the cards he played he could have summoned, but he didn't, since there were pigs in range for him to grant actions to. Either way. And the attack for 1 crits for 2 damage into my summon. Just beautiful. And then Herder goes fast and gets to grant another attack into the pig, and it's a plus damage attack, so there's actually a lot of damage coming into Shackles on this turn, while it's long resting, which is really unfortunate. Even with a -2 drawn, it still is going to deal a lot of damage, because I'm in water, so it's attack for 6. So Shackles was not really a fan of that. Infuser just had 2 really slow cards, so didn't really have much of a choice here. I think I get to do bottom and top attacks, but I don't have Dark for Emerald Edge. I could have used the Infusion Potion here, but it's just not really worth it. Unfortunately, I decided to do an attack 2 with Generate Dark first, which is really dumb, because I could have had 1 more damage into the monster, especially given that I drew my -1, set all 3 elements, but that, you know, ended up being what it was. So almost killed this guy, and then my summons get to go and deal 1 and 2 damage each. And we got through the first room. I think my first attempt got through the first room a little bit more smoothly than my second attempt that I didn't show anything of. Really struggled in this first room. And then this one went okay. It definitely would have been better had I remembered the shield that Infuser had. And then Shackles, I mean, it looks like 7 is the lowest Shackles got. So if this pig had had 1 extra turn, it probably would not have done 7 damage. But, you know, we never know. And yeah, my summon runs over and is just barely not able to get the kill, but I do believe that Shackles played Reject the Gift on this turn and was fastest. So the pig's going to attack. I'm able to heal up and do a double switch so that I can make sure I get the right mode for Reassemble, so that I can get my summons in my discard. The plan here is to play the Leaper summon and to get the Leaper summon all the way over to the altar in the back that I need to destroy, the ice pillar thing. Transfer over into the Leaper, and then just bring all my summons back right next to the thing that I need to destroy, while I leave my sniper turret back in the beginning over here. So I'll be able to summon, I think it's 3 summons next to the ice pillar, and then I just have to transfer back into my sniper turret to get back onto the boat. So I just need to buy a whole bunch of time on Infuser and Shackles, because you don't actually have to kill everything in this scenario. You just need to destroy the ice pillar and have nothing on the boat. Which makes for a very interesting level that I didn't really play into the wind conditions perfectly for, I don't think. It also makes it a little bit annoying, though, because lightning eels are one of my least favorite enemies in the game, mostly because of the way they scale. Like, they start out as being just absolute nothing enemies, where they have, like, 2 health for normals and 3 health for elites. So, like, literally every AoE ability just one-shots them with no items. But, not every, but a whole bunch of them do. But then they scale to the point where they have, like, 16 health at max level. At this point, they're at 13 health for the elites, which is like, that is not insignificant. 13 health with attack 6 is really, really annoying to deal with. And the fact that they have jump, you know, most of the time you can kind of ignore them a little bit. You just need to not stand in water and you're fine. But in one level coming up in particular, where every tile is treated as a water tile, they really, really dominated me. And then they're very annoying to deal with here, because they're, you know, even from the final room, they're able to jump into the middle room and mess up my characters. So I basically got set up the way I wanted. I would have loved to have been able to reassemble one more time. I'm pretty sure I don't have a stamina potion at this point on Prism. But I think this level is the one that inspired me to get one, because stamina potioning back either remote control or reassemble, either of them would have been really good here. I forgot when I was setting up before opening the door to make sure I hit the add section mark so that I would actually get a health bar for the thing. So I had to like undo everything in Xhaven and then reset the monsters, but it wasn't a big deal. I just manually set them out. Although I did learn from that there is just an add section button, which I cannot believe I went like an entire year playing this without knowing that existed. But now for the future, I know that it's there. So at this point, Infuser's opening the door, and I have to figure out exactly where I want to go. So I decided to just back out, because we got a lot of movement out of the herder. Which is really nice, and we got some movement out of the scout. So both of them are going to be coming. We want to just pull them as far away as possible so that none of them will be hitting any of Hive's summons. And I do believe that I'm summoning the Leaper here. Unfortunately, since the Piranha Pigs didn't move, it makes it a little bit scary. Do they only have one card where they stand still? No, they have 2, because they have this No Escape, and then they have Feast. So if they had drawn Feast, the 26 card where they attack you and heal for the damage that they deal on the next turn, I would have been in really big trouble.
Move 2
and switch.
So I think I'm going to go ahead
and we are
move
back
2
and
wait,
the live commentary.
The turret.
If I move 2, I would switch the turret. That's fine. I go here and the repair drone goes here, right? And then the turret is my mode. And then I summoned the Leaper this turn. And then I have a move 2, which doesn't really matter. And we're new turn. Then I long rest, and I really need to see a lot of movement out of all of these guys so that my Leaper can go. Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now it's targeting this Piranha Pig. But that probably won't be for forever. Reversal of Fate Hopelessness is fine with me. Caress of the Night Gemstone Resonance is fine with me. And Long Rest is fine with me. Come on, big movement, big movement, big movement. Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Nothing out of eels. I love it. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I wasn't looking at the start of the movement, like while I was moving it. And so I didn't know if I had done the hexes or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so this thing is still going to be really close to the Leaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he has jump, he'll go after the Leaper. If he doesn't have jump, he'll come down this way. So I might need to move my characters over this way some. But that won't be too big of an issue. He's only going to reach with remote control next turn. That sucks, since he can't stand here. I should have summoned him right here, and not right here. That was definitely a mistake. Because from here, he'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next turn, he'd get there easily. Dang. That's alright. Shackles is just going to set Reversal of Fate and Bane itself. And then this guy moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is probably going to see... Okay, I need to just move my characters further this way. But that's not an issue, because I think Infuser is doing that this turn. And then we get move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And attack for 5 with Muddle. And it'll deal 5. Which is totally fine with me. I really appreciate this guy dealing some damage to himself. 5 isn't the most in the world, but it's not nothing. And I get muddled. Then the Infuser regenerates. She's going to use her boots to go forward. What cards does she have for next turn? Okay, I'll just do an attack for 5, I think. That's fine. Super unfortunate that I can't do Caress of the Night top, because I would love to get those strengthens in. But this is fine. So I'll move forward with that. I'll just attack for 2 with Caress of the Night. No, I'll attack for 3. No reason not to attack for 3. It does 4. And then... Oh, no. I don't want to get regenerated because I don't want to lose my Bane. I guess I'll just heal one of these other guys. I'll heal one of the Leapers with my Gemstone Resonance. Which eats the leaf. And then I get to disarm and I get to attack for 3. So disarm this pig. And attack for 3. Nice. Okay. I will take it. Was I right here? I want to go here, I think. Makes it easier for the monsters to get in and hit me. And new turn. Oh, no, Hive. So the repair drone is going to move 1 and attack for 1. And then it's going to heal Shackles, but I can just choose not to be healed, right? I think. And I will not be healed so that I don't have to remove my Bane. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Can't get any closer. So he just goes 1, 2, 3. He's trying to hit this, so he can't attack anything over here. Which I guess is fine. Well, I'm like so low on cards. Oh, this is not good. Do I want to just lose a summon and then I can get it back with reassemble? I think so. And so I will... I guess I want to go fast, don't I? So Faceless Entity with remote control. And then I can long rest. Unfortunately, if I long rest, I don't lose my muddle. But I don't lose my Bane either. Infuser can afford to get attacked here for a little bit. Oops. Did I knock things down? No, I didn't. Nice. What is the benefit of long resting, though? Honestly, I don't think there's enough benefit. Okay, that's fine. I really just didn't want to lose Line of Transference. And so I'll just Line of Transference this herder here. And I think I'm very happy with that. Reversal of Fate seems like a good enough bottom. Okay, so Hive. So Repair Drone goes into this thing. Okay, that's a fine miss. And then once again, I will choose not to accept the heal on the Shackles. And then this thing goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with jump. Then on Hive's turn, I will command it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with remote control bottom. And then I'll go Faceless Entity. Attack and do nothing. And then I will attack and transfer my coiled limbs. Oh, so now I've got 2 summons over here. I was supposed to reassemble first. Oh no, that's really bad. How did I make that mistake? That's such a bad mistake to make. Because 2 summons over there are useless. I guess I can transfer over there and reassemble again. I don't know. And then attack for 2. Okay. Do I want to? No. I could use this now because I know I can't miss since I already drew it this turn, but I don't think it's good enough. We do get summoning out of the herder. That sucks. Infuser. Is there any way for me to... No. If I had moved 5 on Shackles, which I only have moved 4, that's so close, but not close enough. If I could stand here on Infuser and here on Shackles, I could prevent it. Oh, wait. No, because the pigs aren't moving. What about... Yeah, this thing standing still. Unfortunate. I can hit all adjacents for 2, or I can target 1 for 5. There's not going to be a huge difference. But I do want to get this herder, so I think I'm just going to move here and attack the herder for... Maybe I'll go here. Nah, here's good. Attack the herder for 5. Oh my gosh. It does 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, I only have 1 pair. But then it does 14. So he's dead. Not to the 14, but... Then Shackles is going to line of transference. It misses. Oh, is there a negative scenario effect here? I guess I've got it in my deck, don't I? Because I just drew 1 of them. So I guess I have them. I miss him, but he gets baned. And then I'll set up Reversal of Fate. And then pigs go. This guy's disarmed, so he can't attack. Lightning eels can't see. Scouts can't move. So this guy is just going to die, but he's going to first summon a normal pig. This is not... It's not horrible, I don't think. I don't know how I managed to get myself over there without reassembling. That was really dumb. So let's see. Okay. I can launch pod to switch my repair drone. Launch pod to switch into my repair drone, and then reassemble to get rid of the repair drone. And the leaper would stay up there, and then the hive would be down here. So I guess that's fine. I was planning on doing reassemble bottom to bring a summon out, but I don't want to do that yet. So I'll do that next turn, so that means this turn I'll just go for long-range missile with Hunter Killer. Over here on Shackles, I've reject the gift, I've racked with pain. Oh, I forgot to suffer 3. I could have done that. Oh well. I mean, yeah, reject the gift does the most damage. I guess I can reject the gift with pleasure and pain, and that's fine. Infuser is long resting, and she still has all of her stuff. She didn't get attacked at all, so we'll just let her long rest. She's got armor. No attacks out of pigs, but I appreciate this. Oh, also eels coming forward. I think I appreciate that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he would see Infuser, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 attacks into Infuser, attack 4. It will deal 5. And so I will block. I'll go ahead and block all 5, I think. And they get a curse. And then I get attacked for 2. And I would take 3. So I'll block 1 to take 2. And then Ward will reduce it to 1. It probably wasn't worth that. Oh well. And now the pigs jump forward, which I love. This guy goes here, which means this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he goes here. And then just my 2 characters gets wounded, but not my summons, which is good. And then now it's Hive, so this summon and then this summon. No, it's the Reconstructive Aid first, because that was my mode. So Lightning Eel and then Piranha Pig. We get 1 and 3. And then I could switch. If I switch, my summon would get an attack in, but then I wouldn't be able to summon over where I want to summon. So no, I'm not going to do that. So I will not transfer. I do get to do a move 2 on one of my summons, though. So let's get this thing closer to here. So that next turn with a move 2, it can go here. And then it's the Hive's turn itself, so I'll bring in the Hunter-Killer. Which is it this thing? No, I don't have the summon. I'm not seeing it. What does it look like? Oh, okay, it looks like the little mouse thing. The Jackal Mech. Okay. Bring in that guy, and then now he will start attacking the thing for me. 4 health is low, but... Okay, so this thing, in order to hit Hive, would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? In order to hit Infuser, it would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But Infuser is closer Bird's Eye, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes after Infuser. Shackles is first, though, actually. So I'll suffer 1, and then I'll suffer 3. We need to get this Elite out, because he gives the other ones shield, right? And then... Oh, Reject the Gift doesn't do anything, does it? Because I'm not suffering damage from an attack. It would be any time I suffer damage. Oh, okay. So then let's reject the Gift and Hammer Potion. So it'll deal 10 damage. Let's do the Lightning Eel, I think. Which means that I probably should have had it be the one that suffers the damage, but... And then I can move 2 and make everything here suffer 1. I just need to poison an ally. Let's poison the Repair Drone. I think I forgot to do its heal, but I'm not going to worry about it. Poison the Repair Drone, and then make all of these suffer 1. Yeah, a bottom that causes 6 suffer damage is pretty decent. And I still have my Reversal of Fate to go into the guy who's on me. I should have used my Parry and Gauntlet, but live and learn, right? Okay, I've still got some cards, and I'm long resting right here, right? So this thing goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and attacks Infuser. That hurt. Infuser takes 5 poison and impair. And then we long rest. So I suffer 1. I remove these. I get my armor back, which is nice. And then, okay, I've still got a very fair number of cards, which is really good. Unfortunately, I can't Mana Potion. I would love to Mana Potion to get my Caress of the Night out here. Let's see. So I need Dark and something. Oh, there's Light. Beautiful. So if I Dark, and then I can Circlet of Elements next turn, right? Maybe I drop Slashing Cyclone. So I can Unstoppable Impulse for the Dark. Oh, I'm actually unhealthy here. Do I want to heal and regenerate? I mean, I've got some curses coming in, but that feels a little bit sketchy to rely on that. I do get to disarm... Wait, no, because I don't get to Caress of the Night this turn, right? That's next turn. So yeah, let's go fast and attack and Dark, and then next turn I Caress of the Night. And then here, I have Reversal of Fate up. Racked with Pain sounds really good. And I just want to go as fast as possible and heal. Yeah. And then here, I'm going to switch my summons. And I'm cool with them going fast. In fact, I'm cool enough with them going fast that let's Boots to be first. Am I before or after Infuser? 56 versus 77. So Infuser first, which is fine. She gets to attack for 5, so let's go into the pig. The elite pig. Or do I want... I just need this repair drone to kill this elite eel, right? Which, actually, both of my summons are attacking it. So yeah, the odds of it dying are good. Let's attack for 4 with Dark into this pig. And it does 5, and it sets Dark. And then now I can move. Let's see. We've got attack for 3 coming out of this guy. I guess I'm fastest, though, so I really don't want to die. So I'm going to go here. And then now it is Hive after Infuser. So this summon attacks here. It kills, and then I get to move a summon. So I'll move this over here. And then attack for 1. And it'll deal 1. And then I heal whoever has suffered more. I've suffered 12 versus 9. Then the Hive itself goes... Oh, no. And then the Jackal Mech attacks for 2. And it misses the pillar. And then I switch the repair drone. Maybe switching the sniper turret would be better. Let's switch the sniper turret. The sniper turret becomes my mode. Wait, what do I need to do? I moved here. It moved here. What was my old mode? Oh, was it the limbs? The coiled limbs go here. And then now I switch with the coiled limbs. I also needed to heal 2 in that, but it's fine. I moved, then I switched the coiled limbs, and then the coiled limbs become my thing, and my old mode goes to my discard. And then now I can summon it back over here, and I get another thing attacking for 2 every round. And then I've got the jump as my mode, which is fine. And I've got this ranged thing down here, so it will stay safe. And then Shackles. So Shackles is going to suffer 3. Who do I want to suffer? This thing? I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense, right? And then I'll heal for 6. Set wind. Oh, this thing is going to go here first. And attack me for 3. And I take 2. And they set light. And then move 4. Did I finish my turn? Oh, I needed to muddle myself. That's what it was. And gain an experience. So I did this. Oh, and I've got Racked with Pain. So I would do the Racked with Pain first so that I can get the experience in the Brittle, right? Let's not wound. Let's go into 2, 3, 4, 3. Let's go into guy number 3. Oh, it's going to stun, though. Oh, well, I guess I can choose not to do the stun. I can choose not to do the wound, right? And I can just do the brittle. Let's just... Man, I don't know where I want to put this. I guess I'll go into guy number 7. And I'll stun him and brittle him. And I'll wound him. Why not? Right? Why not? Okay. Now it's their turn. So this guy... Oh, I was planning on stunning and wounding the Yeah, no. I'm definitely stunning and wounding the elite, and then it just dies to the brittle and the wound. That was the plan all along. I'm like coming into this and I'm like, wait, but that thing's supposed to be dead. So yeah, I racked with pain him. Now, this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the only way he'd be able to reach, and he hits shackles. So it is attack for 4. And it does 3. So instead of taking 3, I'm going to use my armor so that I take 0. Also, when he came next to me, I'm going to use the pairing gauntlet to attack him for 3. And it sets fire. And then now guy number 7, 1... Where would he even go? 1, 2? 3, 4, because he's trying to get to this hex, right? So he'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's just 2 away. And then this guy attacks me for 4, and it does 5, which will Reversal of Fate 5 damage back into him. I've got this healing potion, so I'll need to use that next turn. Ugh, except I'm going to be poisoned. But Repair Drone will get me. Ain't nobody's got me like Repair Drone's got me. Okay, so now this guy's going to step forward and attack me for 6. And it's going to deal 5. Which is a lot. It's sketch. It's sketchy. We still need to deal 48 damage over here, but it's looking possible, right? I guess I long rest? Ooh, no. I'm not long resting. Okay. That was actually one of the things I wanted to lose the most. Can I afford to reassemble an aimed assault here? I mean, it gets me 2 summons up here, which is nice. But then I have, like, no cards. I'm straight down to 3 cards. And I can't get anything down with reassemble. So I would play that. I would get a turn next turn. All my summons would go. Then I would long rest. All my summons would go. Then I would get 1 more turn. And then I would long rest. And I would have had to have teleported back over to here. And that doesn't seem like enough. So I can't reassemble. Do I even want to do the aimed assault? Maybe not. Uh-oh. Because if I do it now, then I would go down to 4 cards. I would get one more turn this rest cycle, and then I would have 4 cards. And then when I rest, I would go down to... Yeah, after I rest, I would go down to just 3. And so I'm only getting like 4 turns of attacks out of this thing. Whereas if I don't play it... Okay, this is really, really sketchy. I'm just going to attack. I guess I'll attack for 1 at disadvantage. What's my mode? My mode is jump, so I don't have to worry about reduced damage. I don't know if Hive has enough damage to destroy this pillar. At 44 health. Maybe I need to be transferring into the Jackal mech. Can I transfer with a bottom? Only if I play the loss. Maybe that would be okay to do. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Ooh, it's so sketchy. It is so sketchy. Here, I have to short rest. I'm out of cards here, too. Where are all my frickin' cards? Oh my gosh. Reject the gift? That's bad. I would rather lose Pressure and Pain. I wouldn't rather lose Unending Torment or Reversal of Fate. Okay. I guess I can lose Reject the Gift. I did use my Hammer Potion already. So, at least I didn't lose that. I've got to just go fast here. Racked with Pain, I think, makes the most sense. Maybe Reversal of Fate. That's all my fast cards, though. Well, healing also makes a lot of sense, though. Here it's... Oh, man, this is so sketchy. So sketchy. I just need to see the move and loot card. But I'm, like, really getting to the point of being close to death. Please? Oh, no. Okay, this guy goes here. He'll hit Infuser first, attack for 2. And it does 1, and they get a curse. And then he'll hit Shackles, attack for 3. And it misses. Beautiful. And then Hive goes. So first is the Repair Drone, and then the Hunter Killer. So this thing will back off here and attack for 1. And it'll deal 1, and then it'll heal the poison. And this thing will attack for 2. And it'll deal 4. And then I am going to move 2 and switch. Putting the coiled limbs over here, it doesn't help me. Okay, this is fine. Move 2 and switch with the Jackal Mech. And so the Jackal Mech is now my mode. The coiled limbs is out. And then that is this loss, and I play a summon from the loss pile. And I get the Shocking Pulse. Then I'm in the Jackal Mech, so I'm going to attack for 3 with my Frenzy Potion. Then I'm going to attack for 3 with Faceless Entity. Damn it. So this thing takes 4. And then, let's see, I summoned the Arc Generator. And then I'm going to switch the Leaper with the Jackal Mech. And then I'm going to attack for 2. So I'm back into Leaper as my mode. And I deal 2 more. I really wanted the Ice Pillar to take more damage than that, because I was thinking I was attacking it for 9. It is taking attack for 2 each turn, but it's very sketchy. Leaper is my mode. Sniper Turret is in my hand, right? Yeah, it's in my hand. All right. What do we have? No Escape from the Pigs. Okay, I hadn't even looked at that, which I think is good for me. Means I can Racked with Pain and I can just move. Well, that doesn't really get me out, though, does it? Oh, this guy's not moving, though. So I Racked with Pain here, and I move down. This guy's already gone for this turn. What is Infuser doing? Infuser's going to hit this guy and then back off. I think I really need to kill all of these guys. I really need to kill all of them. I would love to get this thing ticking down some. Oh, I can also suffer at the beginning of my turn. Do I want to suffer too? This way I can kill this guy with a suffer 3 at the beginning of next turn. I'm going to go ahead and heal for 6. And then, do I want to move or heal for 5? I mean, heal for 5 doesn't make any sense when I've got 2 attacks for 5 coming my way, right? So that means that I just move for 2. And then if I'm just moving here, I might as well stun and wound and brittle this guy. Right? Oh, I could even attack him with Infuser, since he's brittled. Yeah, that makes the most sense for sure. For sure, for sure. And so I'd go here. So that finishes Shackle's turn, right? So I just move 2 with Jump. So just a default move with Bounty of the Earth. And then I'll eat Light and Dark with Caress of the Night. So I strengthen myself, I get to disarm, and I get to attack for 3. I think I'll disarm guy number 7. Oh, well, no, it's this turn, right? So I'll disarm guy number 10. And I strengthen myself. And I attack for 3 into guy number 7. Okay, so it does 4, which does 8. Then the pigs all go. This guy's stunned. This guy's disarmed. This guy isn't in range. This guy isn't in range. And we're new turn. A lot of health on that ice pillar still. Reversal of Fate. Okay, I do have my boots to go fast. How am I doing this? Maybe just Reversal of Fate, bottom, Pleasure and Pain, top. I need Infuser to tank. She'll go fast. Oh, she... Circlet of Elemented the fire into Leaf. And she'll Gemstone Resonance. This is fine. We're gonna boots. This is fine. I don't have boots over here. Okay, Shackles, Reversal of Fate, Pleasure and Pain. I suffer 3 to kill this guy, and then I heal 3, and I heal 3. Now this guy's going to be going into Shackles, and this guy's going to be going into Shackles. I'm going to use the Decanter of Mists to turn the Lightning Eel's ranged attack into a melee disadvantaged ranged attack. And then I just need to survive attack for 3 with 7 health. And literally 0 items. I've seen me live those, right? And that's where we are. Oh. I need to survive 2 attacks for 3. Okay. Okay. So first this guy. He definitely targets Shackles. And it's just attack for 3. Okay. Please, Shackles, please. Oh, no, first it's the eel, right? Okay, and so it was attack for 3 at disadvantage, and it does 3. Then it's this guy who attacks for 3 with wound, and it does 3. So I might as well just lose a card. No, because this attack can still miss. Where are my curses? Where are they? There are 5 curses in the deck, and they're pulling 0s and 1s on every attack. Damn it. The first guy that hit me was the eel. So he takes 3 from the Reversal of Fate. I should have done the heal with Reversal of Fate top. What bottom did I play? I did a heal. I did a heal 5 top, so it was a good top. I shouldn't have done the suffer 3 damage to kill the guy, but I killed a guy with it. It just sucks that Infuser was slow. And then now it's Hive. So the repair drone... 1, 2, 3... Okay, I need to Horn of Command it to move it here. I'll tell it to attack the eel. And then it will heal Shackles. Then it's just attack for 2, attack for 2. I can move this thing again. And the pillar takes 6. And then with my top, I think I'm going to do a disadvantaged attack for 3 and then a disadvantaged attack for 1. How many cards do I have in here? Yeah. First the 3, and it misses. And then the attack for 1, and it does 1. So if I'd done them in the other order, I would have dealt 2 more damage. I don't think I'm breaking the Ice Pillar, which is really unfortunate. I think I need this thing here. I need to kill and I need to get out. I needed to let Infuser tank. Does she have any? She has all of her shields. Oh. I should have used my boots to go in the other direction. If I'd used my boots to go slower, then Infuser would have been the focus, and that would have been the play. I can still... So I can Gemstone Resonance here. So I get to do all my things. I get to disarm something. I get to attack. I think I'm just going to move here, strengthen myself, disarm this thing, attack it for 3, Oh, I also get to heal Shackles. Definitely did forget about that. Heal and regenerate Shackles. And then disarm this guy, and then strengthen myself and attack for 3. It does 5. And it will wound. So it suffers 1 more. And it's disarmed, so it does nothing. But now, I am in serious trouble. I have to long rest Hive. It's my only win condition. So I'm short resting my other characters. Reversal of Fate is a really good card, but I'm 2 health wounded, aren't I? No, I'm 4 health regenerated. Man, I feel like I want Reversal of Fate more than I want anything else. This is so stupid. Okay. Racked with pain, unending torment. I just don't have boots anymore, man. That's so painful. I have to underspeed. Oh my god, that's what's gonna happen here. I'm not gonna underspeed, and I'm gonna get wrecked and die. Okay, that was a fine card to lose. Yeah, I have to go at 17 here. I know the Lightning Eel doesn't have a 16, but it's got a 12, a 9, a 5. All of those, I think I lose. Unless it misses. It's definitely possible for it to miss, right? So I go at 17, I come here, and I don't think brittling these guys is the play. I just go at 17, I move, and I hit. I don't quite know what else. I don't have the leaf. Yeah, I don't have leaf. I might want to element potion leaf so that I can gemstone resonance, or bounty of the earth. Elementing leaf and something for bounty of the earth could work. Then I have to long rest. And so here, I just need to get back to the boat is what I need to be focusing on. So I go as fast as I can and I play my move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like no movement. Oh, damn it. I need just a little bit more health. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I made it. I was barely fast enough. Okay. So how do I do this? Oh no, multi-attack from the scout. Okay. I see my line here. Damn. Okay. I'm going to have to attack for 4. And then I guess I just regenerate myself. There's a small chance that this attack for 4 kills. I said it was small, okay? I said it was small. And I'll regenerate ward myself. I needed to draw rolling +1 crit. And then it would have killed. That finishes Shackles, or Infuser's turn. Do I want to go for the Bounty of the Earth? Not really. I think I'm going to save it. I wish I could get Leaf for the Gemstone Resonance, because that would be a really good action for next turn. Where are my +1 elements? I feel like I have to save the major element potion to kill the enemies that spawn on the boat. Like this is so close to me being able to get to the boat, but then 4 enemies spawn on it. How am I possibly supposed to beat that? Ugh. Ugh. Shackles. Suffer 2. Suffer 2. Racked with pain, I attack for 2. Or I could heal myself here. No. Racked with pain, I attack for 2. Thank you. I definitely didn't need to do any of the suffering, but it's fine. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm out of range of the scout's attack 4 range. Both of the pigs are standing still. I feel like I didn't do this guy's suffer to wound last turn. I don't know. I am stressed. This thing is going to attack Infuser. Where are the curses, dude? No, that's okay. We're stockpiling curses for the end. He does 4. Let's block all of it and take none. And block the poison as well. This thing will attack for 1 and deal 2. We get 2 attacks for 2. So I deal 4 into the pillar. And then I can move my summon for 4. Was this under the summon, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what I want. And then new turn. I've got way too many summons. Such a mistake. All right. I just go for Faceless Entity. I think I might as well go fast. I don't even want to do that. I'll just remote control bottom to move it away. Here, Reversal of Fate should be fast enough. Here, Guide the Flow Bounty of the Earth and try to kill. I think that seems good. Nothing out of the Scout. Does that mean I target this pig instead? The frustrating thing is that my attack for 3 is a bottom. So if I move, then I attack for 2. Or if I attack for 2, then I move. Where did the card go? Okay, it went under here. Oh, and I don't have any of the elements that I want. Okay. I definitely am going to move with my move to get here. The question, and then I have an attack 2. So do I want the attack 2 into this pig, or this scout? And it's a loaded question. I didn't do the Infuser's turn yet, did I? No, I didn't. Or not the Hive's turn. Hive is first at 12. This thing takes 2. I get another heal here. Then 2 attacks for 2. Okay. The Pillar takes another 4. I don't know if it's going to die. And then I can move my Repair Drone for 2. And this time I think I will move it for 2. And then I can also... I'm going to attack and attack. I'll go ahead and move this thing for 3. And then do 2 attacks for 2. And I deal 6. Which is good. It means that I long rest, and then on the following turn, I need to destroy the pillar. Well, no, I don't have to destroy it, right? Because I'll switch to the repair drone. And then I can long rest. Okay. Okay. That thing will be going down. I need Infuser to be able to solo the rest of the scenario. So now I have to make my decision with Infuser, and I need to make a decision with Shackles. I could play the loss here. I could play the loss and attack and move 2. Then I would rest and I would move 2 and get onto the boat and exhaust. Or I could do just like nothing. And I think nothing is going to be my play. So I'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. It's Infuser first, right? Oh, let's see. 29 versus 35. So it is Shackles first. I'll suffer 2 and make this thing suffer 2. And now it will die, not to the wound exactly, but soon. Next turn. Then I can heal for 5 with my top. But I'm not going to get any elements out of it. And I'll just move 2. So move 2, heal for 5 with my top, suffer from the Chain by Spite. And we're getting close. Infuser is going to go 1, 2, 3, attack for 2. It's going to deal 3, and it's going to wound. So now both of these guys die next turn, which is pretty good. This thing suffers and comes here, and... Oh. I get to pick up those loot first, but then it'll steal this one from me. Then this guy suffers and hits me for 3. I needed to regenerate on my turn. Hits me for 3. I would take 2. So I'll block. Yeah. I will block the 2 damage. So 3 down to 2, or down to 1, and then my ward will block the damage. And then this guy has move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just barely reaches, and he is attacking me for 5 because I'm wounded now. So I would love to see one of my curses here. You know, I've only invested... They also get 1 more curse because I got attacked already. I've only invested a ton to get 6 curses in their deck. It's 1 in 3 of their cards are curses. Nope. So I take 4. Where are the curses? It's okay. They're coming. At least they didn't draw, like, the regular miss or the regular crit or anything. And my new turn? Okay. Both pigs die. Am I long resting everybody? If I long rest everybody and Infuser dies, I'm going to be so mad. Oh my gosh. Attack for 8. Let's go. Oh, man, that is stressful. It's okay. That's why we invest into the curses. Suffer 1, heal 2. Get all of these back. Part of me still really wants to go for getting 5 infusions. That sounds really dumb, though. I don't think I can. In fact, I'm going to drop Bounty of the Earth. So now it's no longer possible for me to get the 5 infusion mastery. Next scenario. This one's too hard. Let's see. This thing will move 1, 2, getting closer. Then we get 2 attacks for 2. Nice. We deal 4 and 5. This thing is not guaranteed to be destroyed, but I think the odds are very, very good. I get all my items back. I need to lose a card. And... get these items back. Keep Reversal of Fate. Maybe I want to keep Racked with Pain. Yeah, I don't need the heal from Unending Torment. Okay. Racked with Pain here is pretty good, I guess. Yeah. And then that means here I really don't need to do anything. So let's just Rising Momentum with Guide the Flow. And then here I play these, and I'm hoping to destroy the thing, and I'm hoping that somehow I can crit every attack. I can probably just ignore this guy. I don't know. So this thing's going to move 2. And then heal. That's not the best, but I think it's okay. And so now Hive, my 2 summons will go. And they're going to deal 3 damage to the pillar. Then I will attack it at disadvantage for 3. And I get to move a summon, which doesn't really help. I deal 3 damage to the pillar. And then I get to move 2, and then switch a summon. And then I get to move 2. And so, Hive is now dead. I just need these 3 summons next turn to deal a grand total of 2 damage, which I think will be guaranteed. But then I need to kill everything on the boat. I was also really hoping that everything would die this turn, but... I can just suffer 1? make him suffer 1, stun, brittle him, and then move 1, 2. Oh, I can move 4. 3, 4. Then on Infuser's turn, I can move 1, 2, 3 with jump with my bottom. No, it's move 5. 4, 5. And then I can move with my top. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to be close enough. It's not even going to be close enough because the only way for Hive to kill it next turn is to long rest. I needed to deal 2 more damage to the pillar. Well, I needed to do that to have any chance. As it is, I just don't have any chance. This thing suffers 2 at the start of its turn. Oh, so I needed to suffer 1 more on Shackles. Nah, it doesn't matter because it's not doing anything, right? So, long rest my other 2 characters. This thing moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Infuser is just going to regenerate ward herself. And then... Am I long resting? Yeah, I think I long rest next turn. I don't know if it helps in any way. But I've got armor, and it'll put curses in the deck. And then my summons go. So I get attack for 2, attack for 2. First it would be this thing. So attack for 1, and then attack for 2, attack for 2. Attack for 1 does nothing. Attack for 2 kills. And so now we get the final page. Where is it? With a piece of the glacier now secured in your pack, there's just the small matter of getting it back to the boat. The ever-growing army of fishmen aren't going to make it easy. 1 elite and 1 normal pig. Are you kidding me? 2 normal scouts. Come on, I'm not even close. That pisses me off. What? Huh? That's a herder, not a scout. Elite lightning yields at C and E. D and F, elite lightning yields. Those don't matter. Those are up here. All my characters are already down here. But there's no shot in hell I'm ever dealing 60 damage. 60 damage. It's BS. I don't... They maybe were supposed to attack that turn, but I don't care. I long rested... Oh, I could have done 3 damage there, though. And then definitely not racked with pain. Well... It doesn't matter. It's not even close. Hive is dead now. Yeah, because I long rested on that turn, so I can't. I don't have any more anythings. And then somehow I need to kill these things. So I suffer 3. I'll heal for 5. And bless. I'll attack for 5 into the 10 health guy and crit. No, I said crit. Well, it wasn't anywhere close to happening. I deal 6 damage. I get another heal. They get another curse. Even if they drew curses on every attack, though, I would still lose. This thing suffers from its wound and dies. These guys back up. attack for 4, and it misses, and I'll block the impair, and then attack for 4, and it does 5, and I'll block all 5, I guess. But I get poisoned. And then Shackles was faster, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets attacked for 4, and he takes 4 and a wound, and then he gets attacked for 3, and he gets missed. And then I heal from the regenerate, I heal from the long rest, and I've got 2 turns left. So I need to drop... I guess I need to drop Crystalline Aegis. There's not even a mathematical way for this to work. These guys come here and wound me. And then Infuser is going to use the boots to jump over here and attack for 3, attack for 3, or attack for 4, attack for 3. And they both die. And then I long rest. These guys stand still. I mana potion Leaf. And they go first and do nothing, and then I use my boots and I go here. I eat the Leaf to play Gemstone Resonance, so I get to strengthen myself and attack for 3. And I'll hit the Elite. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 12? 3... Wait. 4, 5, 6... Or 4, 5, 6... Oh, okay. 4, move an element to waning. 5, 6, crits for 12. So, I was right my first time. It seemed like it should have been more than that with rollings, but... Unfortunately, a 12 damage crit is just not anywhere close to close to enough. And then an attack for 3 into him again. And it does 4. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? So I end 23 health away. I'm trying to think of what went wrong. Trying to think of where a turn was, like, not perfect. Like, a lot of this scenario went extremely well. And I was actually still not close. $23 more damage, that would be like... I mean, we saw it took like 8 turns for 3 summons to deal 48. I don't know. I mean, I think Shackles had to lose a card to damage 1 time. If he hadn't lost that 1 card to damage, he probably would have had like 3 more turns in the scenario. Maybe that could have been enough. Did I needed to kite back away from this room faster? Getting surrounded by the by the lightning eel was an issue. I just don't know. I mean, I really don't know where I made a mistake. I'll have to watch it back because I thought I played well. And I don't really want to reattempt it. And you have to kill everything on the boat? How? Like, just simply how? It's so much damage you have to deal. I mean, I guess I don't have to kill any of the things in these rooms, but... Oh, no. I had a win condition, didn't I? Oh, no. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I did. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Wait. All right. I pulled it up. I think I actually maybe had it won. Which means that the only way... Yeah, there's no way for me to hit both scouts without having to use my boots to go all the way down. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have to have moved 7 on the next turn. So I use my boots to get down. I attack with a top and a bottom. And I kill both of them. So from right here, I long rest. They stand still. I did have it won. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So I was here. So if we just need to replay the final 2 turns, right? So the card that I would lose here on the rest would have been... Yeah, it would have been Rising Momentum. And then this would have been my turn on the previous round. So... on this round where they stood still, this guy would still be like full health. I could have gone 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump by playing these 2 cards. Do items get refreshed at the end of your long rest or the beginning? Because my boots are gone now, right? No. I have my boots back because I just rested and I played this. I played this to move up to here onto the boat and I get the loot. And then this next turn, I just long rest is all I do. And they get this move card. So this guy goes here. This guy goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both off of the boat because we're counting that as off of the boat. Actually, I think I even could have moved here on Infuser's turn. And, well, no. This has to be... I mean, either way, if this is on the boat, then he comes here, and I use my boots during my long rest to jump over them, and I escape. Or if this is on the boat. Just depends on how we're defining it. But either way, I win the scenario. I just needed to replay the last 2 turns. Stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not replaying it. We're calling it a win because I just had to replay the final 2 turns. Just. Yeah, like I was thinking kill them, but the solution is definitely pull them off the boat. And it's actually so crazy that that works. Infuser's so insanely good at this game. And yeah, there was no risk of me ever dying because they wouldn't have attacked me. Last turn they stood still, and so all I have to do is the move 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or I was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I didn't have enough move to get off of the boat. But this is not on the boat. Corridor tiles between rooms are not in the room. Like, doors are not in the room. And then boots to just jump over them. And we call it a win. That's insane. I do like this scenario. It's very difficult. I don't think my characters for it are very good. I don't know. Shackles really felt like it was dragging the team down a little bit. I really wish that I had taken Burn at both ends instead of Reprisal. I really wish I had done that. I am enjoying Hopelessness, but I really think that I would like Phantom Limb a little bit more. And then Burn at both ends would be really, really good with Phantom Limb. And then it would make a lot of sense to play Shared Affliction, because I would be able to attack with one of my disarm cards to give out a lot of disarm. And then with like Burn at both ends, I would still have something to suffer some damage. I wouldn't have very much fire for Burn at both ends, which would be interesting. I'm also not convinced that I made the right choice at level 8 with Racked in Pain. I think I would have preferred Wave of Anguish. Movement is a bit of an issue. Wounding myself doesn't hurt at all. Setting fire would be nice, although that's really just for Racked with Pain, isn't it? If I had Burn at both ends, though, I would definitely want that. And then Wave of Anguish top would just be really nice. Attack for 6 for every 2 damage suffered by the target. Remove 1 negative condition you have and give them the same. That would be so good with Hopelessness. So, yeah, I don't think I made all the right decisions. Racked with Pain it's tempting and good, but initiative was a really big issue here. We can go back to... let's go to town. I was exhausted. I had to have gotten assistant at some point in time. 2 losses in the same turn. I didn't do it. I wanted to do it with double summoning, but I couldn't afford to. So only Infuser gets a check. Man, if I had seen that victory like immediately, I would have been so hyped. Oh, if I had just thought about it, all I needed was like big movement from them to pull them off of the boat and then jump over back onto it. Because I even knew that attacking him, there was no point in attacking him. I knew that there was no way for me to kill. I don't even have enough rollings in my deck for it to have ever killed. And that's definitely a solution I could have seen if I had just not given up. What do we get? By the time you reach the ship, the crew is already working at the ropes while the last of the enemies are thrown over the side. The mooring lines, however, are frozen over, and try as they might, the crew can't undo the knots. Another wave of fishermen is beginning to descend from the island, and they'll soon be upon you. There's no time for this. You take control of the situation and shout for the lines to be cut. Blades come out and hack through the rope. The ship lurches violently out into the waves, and the fishermen howl at you in frustration. Bardu secures the shard below deck while you supervise the crew. Out come the sails, and the pilot turns the ship hard to the south, pointing the bow directly into the waves. The bow. In a matter of minutes, the threat of pursuit vanishes. A calm settles again, and once the things are secure, you head below deck to confer with the emissary. You find her, as much as expected, sitting in her cabin with the shard in front of her, marveling at it. Already I can feel the strength that has been lost to us, Bardu says. There is a certain flare of optimism brightening her voice. You consider the shard as well. It's a long, smooth silver bluish color, in color. It's a long, smooth silver, bluish in color, and shaped not unlike the end of a spear. In the rush for the flight and your harried escape, you didn't have much time to consider the thing, but now that you look at it, you notice a gentle light emanating from within. It's a bit stronger than a candle, and it rises and falls with a steady rhythm. If you didn't know any better, you might think it was breathing. Whatever the case, it's one half of your task done. All that's left now is to combine it with new snow, and then maybe the Algox can live in peace. Checkmark each and a morale. Nice. Let's ignore negative scenario effects. Let's add leaf. I already have leaf dark. Leaf wind. Wind dark. Leaf wind, I think. Replace a -1 with a leaf wind. And nothing here, just to check. We did level up, though. Transfer each round. Never. Insane. Let's see. I know how I can do 3 transfers in a round. I don't know how I can do 4. I would have to have this active, then transfer with the top, and transfer with the bottom. Or like this. I don't know how I get the 4th one. Oh, from an attack modifier that lets me transfer. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Oh, 4 different summons, though. Let's finish this, and then we'll level up. 169-1. A waiting game. Oh, the trap. Unlike Frosthaven's wintry landscape, the hunting lodge has entered a season of abundance, thrumming from an influx of ice fishers and fur traders. Drinks and tall tales are shared. Prices for goods are haggled over. You almost overlook the familiar, forlorn firmlings sitting by the roaring fire. Discomforted in crowds, as usual, the trapper fidgets with their tailcoat draped in their lap. You approach, surprised at their presence. You didn't notice their fur-piled sled outside. The empty one is mine, the trapper admits miserably. They had been residing in the Whitefire Wood, a region usually known for its diverse fauna. Lately, however, the population of small animals like snow foxes has been waning. This is due to a new predator, polar bears. When I decided to track the bears, the trapper said, I discovered a local vermling colony was overhunting them, pushing them out of their usual habitat in the barrens. I tried speaking to these other vermlings. The trapper removed their bush hat, revealing a lump between their ears, likely from a slingshot. Diplomatic lot, they say ruefully. The trapper wants your help relocating the bears away from the tribe. They need the chance to repopulate in an environment more suited to them. Eager to escape town for a while, you readily agree. The trapper provides a map for you, marking the spot where you shall meet. 117. All right. Outpost. We're in summer, right? Yeah. Damn, White Oak. They give us half the budget and still expect us to stay alive? Captain Olmsted is stomping around angrily. He punctuates his frustration by knocking a weapons rack to the floor. Upgrades to the barracks could mean the difference of lives in this town, and we're stuck filing requests that take months to get through the pass and back, just to have their stupid red rejected stamps. He grabs a training sword and stabs into the straw belly of a practice dummy. Arrgh! This seems like a bad time to ask if there are any new jobs posted. Option A, offer to cover the cost of upgrading the barracks yourself. Option B, leave and come back later. I mean, I haven't gotten a barracks upgrade till now. Why do it now, right? Option A. It's only 10. I was thinking it was 20. You offer to make up the budget deficit to upgrade the barracks out of your own pocket. Captain Olmsted's eyes widen. You mercenaries are not nearly the scum Sotha thinks you are. I'm going to tell her right now. Upgrade the barracks to the next level, or if it's level 4, gain a morale. How would it already be level 4? It's level 1. I get 2 extra soldiers. I get them right now, and I get a prosperity. Finally. All right. 10 gold. Let's see. Daytime? So 16 gold, or did I do the hunting lodge yet? I didn't do it yet, so it's 16 gold. And then that will give me 3, 3, 2. Got a lot of things I need to build. That, get my garden. That is what the garden gets me. Do I have any... I've got Axonut and Corpse Cap extra. And then I've got Axonut, Corpse Cap, and Flame Fruit. I really want a Swiftness Potion on Shackles. Because, like, its move 2, Retaliate 3 card is pretty good. But if it were a move 5 jump Retaliate 3, that would be better. So, I really want to get a Swiftness Potion. It might be better than Decanter of Mists, although it pairs well with it. These items are all decent. I don't know. I don't know. I could have captured living eels or lightning eels in that scenario. But I didn't think about it. Oh well. Okay. Let's look at Hive's level 3 cards. I do not know what these are. Transfer. Grant the summon placed with the transfer ability. Attack +1. Control 1 enemy in range 4. Move 1, attack 2. Or add a target to all your ranged abilities. All your ranged abilities have reduced range. So this is a 2 target attack for 3 range 2. This is a 2 target attack for 3 range 4 with the rapid fire gunner. It also does finally give me a mode that I'm like very happy to play. It itself is attack 2 targets at range 3 with no movement though. It would be very hard to play 2 summons with no movement. But at least I wouldn't have the... Yeah, I think it's just better than this sniper turret. And, like, while hijack would be okay, I mean, this basically just reads attack 3, right? Because a lot of the summons... Oh, but... on the shock pulse, that's attack 3 target all adjacents. And having an extra attack 3 all adjacents would be really nice. Let's see. So Shock Pulse would just have to be in the mode at the beginning of the turn. Or, well, I could switch into it, right? I think I want to take this. The attack thing isn't, like, super amazing. But, I mean, this becomes attack 2, target 3, range 2. It seems fine. Oh, but maybe I want this for the bottom now? Because then I get a 2 target. It's only attack 1, but 2 target attack 1 is not bad. What would I drop? I don't know. I definitely know that I want to take... Oh, no. I thought I already had 1 point into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 3 from retiring, 2 from leveling, 1 from perks, yeah. I definitely feel like I want this bottom. I want remote control. I liked reassemble. Reassemble felt good. I want my ranged attacks. I need Faceless Entity. That's way too good. Yeah, I'll drop this Hunter Killer. That's fine. Because, like, the move 4 on this is really valuable. The turret I want for the bottom attack So I could drop high impact projectiles, but 16 speed is good. This is the new card, so obviously I want it. Shocking Pulse is way too good to drop. So it would be a high impact projectiles or the heal summon. And I would rather drop the Hunter Killer, I think. All right. Oh, build a building? Hunting Lodge 825. I can get a potion here. Let's really look at what potion would be good for me. I was thinking stamina. Stamina would be really good. I don't even need major stamina. Just a minor stamina would be fine. Just the ability to get back reassemble, to put multiple summons in the discard. Or the ability to get back, like, remote control to tell my guy to attack for 2 turns in a row. There are definitely some good options there with a stamina potion. What else would I want? I mean, a mana potion just to set an element for Infuser is not bad. Let's do the stamina potion. Snow Thistle, Arrowvine. Luckily, I have none of those. So Snow Thistle, Arrowvine. And I get a stamina. Oh, I'm so tired now. I think I'm very happy with a stamina potion. And then do I want to build a building? 932. I could go for the Hunting Lodge. I've got a lot of wood. What else can I build? I'm Prosperity 6, right? Yeah. Dude, I swear I've upgraded this Temple of the Great Oak before. Tell me, have I upgraded this before? Nobody's gonna stay this long. I swear I've upgraded it. I swear I've upgraded it twice. Because I remember last time thinking I had upgraded it already. 825. 5, so I need 2 more hide. Okay, I've got it. So let's lose 1 less hide. Alright, that's that. GG.